let's bring those microphones up and move us on over. So yeah, like I was saying, you guys already beat the capitalist bad guy last season, so good for you.
Yes.
Guillotines and torches.
Yeah. So anyways,
And
hey
those
everybody.
torches actually be tiki torches.
Can we play Settlers of Catan today instead of D&D?
Sure, but there's only 4 or 5 possible like continents. What do we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's only 7 possible properties though.
Wait.
I don't know how that game
Have you
works.
guys ever played Pandemic?
No. Is that the one where the
it's
disease
like the sickness
spreads?
and the CDC and it spreads across the world.
I played
we
the
can
like.
totally do this in here. I'm sorry.
There's like it's like based on a phone game, or which one was based on which? Because there's a board game and a phone game. I don't remember which one.
I think the phone game is
first.
based on a board game.
Okay, yeah, I don't remember which came first. It's a chicken or it's a diseased chicken or diseased egg situation.
Either way, it's diseased.
Yeah. Let's get
it's a hot mess.
Let's get this music going here. All right, hey, welcome back to Tales of Sentra, everybody. It's episode 13, right? 13, yeah.
I think so.
An unlucky number in some places. Ooh.
The Judas episode.
Yes. So we'll have to see how lucky the party gets. Hey, who wants to do a recap of last episode, though? Some stuff happened. A lot of stuff happened.
So last time on Tales of Sentra, we were visited by our good friend, and by good friend I mean I hate his guts, Juno the Cleric, for Torm, I believe. He told us that he had had the dream of whatever it is, of some evil coming from the bottom of his temple. Same evil dream that many others have had before they died. Seems to be a bit of an omen. So we don't really have a name for our organization yet. The champions of Octon decided to investigate, going underground. Along the way, they came across a curious fellow trying to break into said crypt. Distyle, a Yuan-Ti, who is not a big fan of wearing opaque clothes. And so once we recruited him, we went and we got a bunch of blood from the chieftains. We unlocked the door, we went inside. We helped the ghost and founder of Sawtooth get her armor and gear back. We killed some undead along the way. Visk ran ahead and got locked in a room with a bunch of undead. We defeated her pretty resoundingly. Then we moved on to the next room where we found a gate, an archway, which led to somewhere unknown. Stepping out was this high-tech warrior who seemed to be the herald of some kind of prince or king. The champions responded, narrowly able to defeat it. It was quite formidable. But eventually, they all came together, fought, and won. The archway was sealed, and they departed. Now, with the knowledge that something from somewhere is trying to come through, but for why, no one knows. And that's about the long and short of it.
Yeah, that's what happened. So that all happened. It's like probably like 4 a.m. or so right now in the city. So depends on what y'all want to do, but you are still within the walls of Pawtooth.
Well, I mean, if we've been up all night, I
Bedtime.
imagine we're exhausted, right?
Bedtime.
I am sleepy.
Yeah.
I imagine so. All right, so I guess you just head on back to the inn then and crash in your usual rooms.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, I do want to take Braun aside at some point, though.
Okay.
And I just like to say, hey, so remember that time that we fought that really big, weird thing?
Which one?
The most recent one. The
Oh,
one
you
that
mean
came
like-
out of the portal?
I mean, a couple minutes ago.
Yeah, that was fucking weird, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think that was? Like, have you ever seen anything like that?
Northport? No. Not even the style of the armor looked familiar.
Yeah, you think it was magical?
Possibly. It seemed to take a lot of the our attacks well. Seemed resistant to most of it.
Yeah, did you see that thing that shot you?
I did.
What did that feel? What did that feel like? What was that?
And Braun's gonna look down at his armor, and there's like a bunch of like dents, kind of just like a buckshot went off. He's like, I do remember that.
Yeah. What the fuck was that about?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
So, you alright?
Yeah, I think I broke a rib or two, but good night's sleep should fix it.
Yeah, you know, magic can fix that too.
Yeah, I'll stick to sleeping.
Okay, you need to go to an armor or something? Get that armor fixed up?
Probably should visit Glumpa in the morning.
Okay, if you want, you could, like, take it off and I could try, like, punch some of those little dents out. Or something.
Are you proficient in blacksmith tools?
I'm proficient in thieves' tools.
Yeah, I don't want you to steal my armor.
Would it help if I said yes, because I'm proficient in deception? Actually, that's not true.
I just said that out loud.
I'm not proficient in deception.
I know, because you just said it out loud.
God damn it! The first rule of deception! Don't say it!
Let's just go in the morning. We can drop it off while we go to speak to Shaga.
Alright.
Are you alright back there? You took quite a wallop.
Yeah, you know, I kind of regret the whole, rushing in and getting closed in with, magical, sword and some undead. That was not the smartest move. I will be a little more careful in the future.
It happens.
Alrighty. Well, have a good night. I gotta take this thing off my tail.
Yeah, is that heavy, or how does that lock in exactly?
It kind of fits right on, actually. It's pretty, it's borderline coincidental how well that fits on.
Super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Yeah, actually, now that you mention it. So, yeah, no, it works great. I feel like I'm actually better at hitting things now.
Pretty good.
Nothing like a dragon tooth. I would like to find more of them, though.
Hopefully we won't have to take any from any still alive.
Yeah.
Or actually, are dragons alive in this world? So, no need to worry about that.
Nope. What are you, an idiot? There's no dragons alive.
I mean, except for Dragonborn, but I don't think their teeth would do so well.
Oh, I would know. Because I am Dragonborn.
Yeah.
Actually, I hadn't really thought about that until now. This is kind of like a tooth of my ancestors.
You didn't think about that until now?
Yeah, honestly, was not thinking about that till right this second. See, they're like, you know how you humans are like, your ancestors are like monkeys and rats or something? Like, you probably don't think about that too often.
I don't think the lands have that kind of scientific advancement to determine that yet.
Oh. Well, maybe I dreamed it up, or I was just on mushrooms or something. At some point, I got that insight.
Oh, well,
in any case, yeah, for whatever reason, didn't think about it till right now.
So you're wearing a piece of your ancestors on your tail.
Yeah. Kind of like a barbarian would.
In what way?
Oh, some barbarians, they like to wear either totems or, you know, relics of their ancestors. This is kind of both.
Well, you are a barbarian.
You think?
Aren't you?
I mean, I don't really like to identify myself one way or the other. I don't like to pigeonhole myself.
It's part of your skill set.
I guess I'm a little barbaric in nature.
More than a little, Fisk. More than a little.
Maybe for your culture.
Okay. Anything else people wanted to chat about in the evening? Otherwise, we'll just move to the next morning.
I guess in the other room. So that whole lair thing was a little creepy, eh?
That, yes, I would say that it was most definitely absolutely dreadfully creepy. Not the dead people, though. The dead people were manageable. It was the giant thing that came from the thing. You know?
Quite.
Yeah.
Well, good night.
Good night, my friend. I hope you sleep so well, okay?
Yes. Like the dead.
No. Don't say that, please. Please don't say that.
Alrighty, so next morning, you're gonna drop your stuff off with Glumpa first to get repaired. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Alright, let me actually restore that page real quick. Alright, so the next morning, you head on over there. Oh, hey. Good morning, everyone.
I can reset my spell list, thank God.
Good morning, Glumpa. How do you fare today?
Oh, pretty good. Got my beauty sleep and everything.
You can tell.
Oh, thank you.
Listen, Glumpa, we were out getting into trouble as usual last night, and along the way, I took quite a beating. You can see all the dent marks in my armor. I was wondering if you could buff these out.
Sure. Let's just call it, I don't know. This won't take me long. You think like, 5 copper ought to cover it?
More than perfect.
Cool.
And Braun's gonna activate his on-off armor. He's gonna push the button and it's gonna and he's gonna step out.
Alright, I forgot it's like a little mech suit for you.
Kinda.
Yeah. Okay, that's neat. I should add that feature to my armor. That's pretty cool. Anyways, cool. Just give me I don't know, not too long. If you got more business in town, I guess take care of that and then it should be done.
Sure.
All
Thank
right.
you again, Glumpa.
Thank you. Hope that glaive's working out, by the way.
Great. May need to look at something for it, but overall, it's been fantastic.
Is there a problem?
It just seems some enemies are quite resistant
Oh,
to this.
I haven't encountered anything like that before, but okay.
I'll keep you in mind.
Thanks. How about the helmet?
Oh yes, it's actually. I was thinking of possibly giving it to someone else. Might be more suited to it.
Oh, someone else in your little party?
I don't want to. Don't want to make a big deal of it, but yes, possibly.
Alright, well, hey. You want it fair and square, you can do what you want with it. Okay, you all have a good day.
You too.
All
And
right.
on the way out, I'd like to be the last one out and just say, Glumpa, you're a beautiful woman, and then leave.
Oh. Well, I guess if you're leaving, you wouldn't get any of her reaction. Okay. So where are you guys headed?
I believe we are headed to Shaga's.
Okay. You go there.
Hey, we're here.
About time. Oh, wait. Yes? Yes!
We'll knock on the tent door. Is she there?
Yeah, she will greet you. Oh, hey, it's you lot again. What can I do for you?
We were exploring the crypt underneath the Temple of Torm last night. Apparently,
Oh.
there was a visitor from not quite sure where.
Why don't you all come inside?
That'd be
Take you all into the tent. Okay. I'm sorry. You were dealing with a visitor under the temple.
We went underneath the temple because the cleric, Juno, had one of the dreams. The dreams that the leader here had before their passing.
He had the same dream that Varuk had with the thing that laid waste to the city.
Yes, but he seemed to have a more specific dream, saying that it came from beneath his church, the temple.
I see.
We went to investigate, and we met with the founder of this village, Patu.
You met with Sharon in her crypt?
Some kind of spirit or lingering essence. I'm not quite sure. We did battle with her, and when we won, she opened up a door that led to an even older chamber. Looks like it hadn't been disturbed in hundreds of years, maybe longer. And there we found, and Ron's going to throw down the illustration of the archway and the symbols carved into it.
Okay. Well, I certainly can't make anything of these symbols you wrote down. This was all behind Sharn under the crypt.
Yes.
Huh. Did you speak to her?
Initially, to get the instructions to get inside the inner chamber, but outside of that, no.
I see.
If I had to guess, she was protecting it, making sure no one could get back there.
I see. Well, Sharn was the founder of Pawtooth here. An ancestor of mine, actually. Hence the same prefix there. The story says she found something that seemed older than recorded time itself, some sort of relic, and built the city around that. And some say control over that, hearing about that, was what started that whole rivalry between the orcs and the Goliaths in the first place. Of course, obviously, we've been at peace for some time now. But I certainly don't know anything about the relic itself. I know whatever it was seemed important enough to her to build our entire city around, though.
Well, when we arrived, it seemed to activate, and a creature emerged. Something clad in armor I've never seen before. It had weapons and abilities I've never seen or could even dream of. It was quite powerful.
And Hold Person did not work on it. Just an FYI.
I see. She'll look at Braun and then look at the rest of you. Those who aren't as averse to magic, anybody up for a little experiment real quick? And she'll hold up her hands, and like some of her fingertips will glow a little bit. She'll just look at Valison. Okay,
yes.
Awesome. Just do me a favor. Just think about what happened down there. Just remember, picture it in your mind.
Definitely do that, yeah.
And she'll put a hand like on your forehead, like as you're doing that. Huh. So that was what they saw in their dreams. But it seems you all defeated it.
Barely.
You certainly sent it away. Which,
yeah, more so that, I think.
I tried to destroy the portal, I really did.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know if that did much for you, Visk, but good effort. I don't know. I wish I could answer more for you, but I certainly don't know these symbols, and I certainly don't know what that device or that portal or that gateway, whatever it is.
Why do you think your ancestor decided to build a settlement around it?
Must have looked important to her. I don't know.
Tony, when it came through, it said something like introducing, was it the prince?
Oh, yes.
It was like
okay. It came through and said, I am Archaea, Dream Knight of Range. Make way for the king.
Make way for the king. So it was like a herald, like Silver Surfer.
Sure, in a way.
Silver what?
A herald. Sometimes when a neighboring kingdom attacks or something like that, they'll send messengers. I think that might have been.
Well, that's not good.
And that was just one. One nearly took all of us, and extra help.
It was what words? Words. Susceptible. That is the word I'm looking for. To heat metal, though, and that helped a little bit.
Yes, I did see that. That was a wise spell choice, Valison.
It was a scary spell choice. It was like, did you see? It came like right up on me, and yowza.
I saw everything, and Yowza is right.
Yowza. Also, I want a pet truffle, please.
Okay.
Just for the record's sake.
He will
Pet
happily
fucking truffle.
be pet.
Dope.
I'm happy to retcon and make his actual name Truffles, plural, by the way. Because that is cuter.
It is so cute. Truffles is the best.
Truffles is secretly the real villain of this entire campaign. Just
No!
Well, right now, he is getting so many screens. So...
You're making him more powerful!
I turn
he
to
will
the dark
remember who
side.
his friends are.
Yeah, he will definitely snort with pleasure at being scratched.
Don't we all?
Yes.
So, like... Just to, like, you know... review everything that we learned, because I was totally in this room the entire time.
Sure.
How screwed are we?
Let me give you the bullet points, Valison. Maybe my reading your memories there threw you off a little bit for the short term.
Give me... Yeah, it did. It totally did.
I don't recognize these runes, but the story goes that the founder of the city, Sharn, an ancestor of mine, in fact, found some old relic and deemed it important enough to build the city around.
Well, that is not frightening. Okay.
What it is or what it does is beyond me, though.
Of course. What do you want? You are killing me right now.
She must have had help building that crypt, building that enclosure.
Well, sure, there were plenty of laborers who helped to build the city, and of course it expanded over the years.
Yes, but the power to bind your spirit there, is that something that's native to the orcs here of Pawtooth?
Well, it's certainly beyond my shaman abilities, but I'm sure someone back then was capable of doing this. You witnessed it yourself, so somebody was certainly was able to cast the spell. The who or how they did it is beyond me. I do admire it, though.
Do you have any idea on who might know more about these symbols? Because if this is to come to pass, not that I particularly like him, but I'd rather Juno not die. Yeah.
Wow, what a change of heart for you there, Hamstrung.
Please, let's not dwell on it.
Well, then I hate to say this next bit, but he's probably the one who could point you towards somebody who could read those runes.
Now he's going to make it sound like I want to help him.
I won't tell him if you don't. Truffles won't tell him either.
Because Truffles is good people.
Right. Anything else you can tell us that might, I don't know, stories, superstitions, legends about these things that might have survived?
I don't recognize it, and I don't know really any stories about it.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, Shaka.
Yeah, happy to, give whatever help I could.
I guess
Have a wonderful day then. And you
Thank
too,
you.
Truffles. Thank you so much, Shaga.
And good luck to all of you in whatever this is. All right. What's next?
I think I had to maybe let my dog out again because he's in the living room freaking out. I hate it.
Well, go do that if you want. I think Bron's got to at least go pick up his repaired armor.
Yes. Well, person I want to give the helmet to keeps going away, so it makes it harder.
I came back. I yelled, and I was like, "Hey, you gotta go outside," and he didn't say anything. So I assume he's all right for a hot minute.
I'd like to, as we're leaving Shaga's tent, I'd like to walk up to Val.
Hello, Mr. Bronhamstrung.
You're good with magic stuff and the talking to people.
I feel like I am mediocre at most of those things, both of those things. But yes, hello.
I think it's probably better that you hang on to this, because I'm just gonna probably use it as a water bucket, otherwise. And I'm gonna hand the helmet over of comprehend language.
Are you sure?
I mean, yes.
Okay, if you say so. I just would hate to take away something from somebody that that they can find use of. Thank you. I'm gonna put it on.
As soon as I decided that was going to be the prize for the tournament, I knew it was going to eventually wind up in Val's hands.
Maybe you can use it to decipher what the symbols mean.
You didn't even try?
No.
Ron.
I'm not using it.
I know that you have an aversion to it, but I mean, it could have maybe helped out in a pinch,
Well, now you have it. And now
I feel like it makes me look very, very silly. I never wear hats or helmets because I don't have the face for it, I feel. But
Tony, can we pull up the image
Yeah,
for the
I was
helmet
just about
real
to
quick?
pull it up. Yeah, it's
then
still,
Val.
for some reason, it's a broken image on Roll20 every time, but give me a second.
Okay. Because it does look kind of goofy.
It is really goofy looking.
It looks like this, the
Looks like a
Rocketeer style.
Yeah. There you go.
What? No, it looks
I don't hate
great
it.
on you.
I mean, the
Tired.
only good thing is that there is like a hole for my ears. It's like they fit, but it's very, very snug.
I don't
Is
know
it dark
why
in
they...
there? Can I still see normally?
There's probably just sort of a green tint to everything, but yes.
I hate it. This is... Don't even lie, it wasn't the magic thing. It was the green. This is strange.
Well, I hope you enjoy your gift. I won it in a tournament, and now it's yours.
Thank you, Bron.
It doesn't look bad at all.
Insight check!
This would like to go over to Van.
Okay.
I'm going to.
Hey, Van.
Yes.
I noticed the other two were over there talking to each other.
Yes, they do seem to be doing that, don't they?
Yeah, so I think, in retaliation, we should talk amongst ourselves.
liar. He's still
Interesting
lying.
theory. Why do you say retaliation?
Because they were over there talking and excluding me.
Ah, I see. Well, take a moment and ponder the thought that maybe, perchance, this doesn't have anything to do with you.
I don't get it.
Well, you see, when I lit this pipe,
Yeah?
it had nothing to do with that house over there, for instance.
Right?
I light the pipe not to light the house. I light my pipe. This
Are
has
you
nothing
saying-
to do with the house.
So we're not lighting the house on fire.
No.
Okay.
No, we are not.
Got it. That's the plan. All right.
Don't you wink at me. Do not wink at me. No, no, no!
I'll be right back.
This is not that campaign! Not that campaign!
I walk towards the house.
No! Van will tackle him.
So, like, if I stand with my hands on my hips and, like, just, like, have, like, kind of brood a little bit, do I at least look, like, a little menacing? Or,
How
like...
tall is Valison?
Oh, God. Let me check my sheet.
And as
She's
you're
not
having
tall.
as you're having this, you just see in the background just this going this way, and Van just like spear tackling him.
Actually, Tony, question for you.
Mm.
I imagine you don't have to do this, but it would be interesting. The helmet is pretty oppressive, and it does add a layer of green over it.
Mm.
Drow have sunlight sensitivity.
Interesting.
Could it work as a way to kind of like take down the light during the day some?
Probably with some slight modification, yeah.
Back to Glumpas.
Anyway, she's 5'3".
Yeah, no, she's totally intimidated.
I, like, can tear somebody apart. They don't know.
I don't know.
I probably cannot. I don't have these spells for it yet. Hey, what are you guys doing?
Nothing! Nothing!
You stop that right now,
Are you going to stop it?
sir. Whisk, whisk.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be super intimidating, like hands on hips, with the helmet on.
I'd like to like slide in behind her and just kind of do one of these like.
You need to stop this ruckus immediately.
I wasn't gonna do it. I was just having some fun.
What were you going to do? I just saw you two roughhousing.
I was intending to roughhouse.
Oh, well, you shouldn't do that in public. Hands higher, like, on hips.
What? I'm fully clothed.
Just for now.
You guys
This
keep
time.
on adding more and more things I can't do in public.
Well, live your best life, actually. Just, keep
We shouldn't have to tell you these things.
keep it safe for children, please.
I don't see
Reminder-
how roughhousing is that big of a deal, but okay.
Reminder again that Visk is technically a noble.
You know what? So is Loki, okay?
Oh, I love Loki so much. I can't believe I had her at fucking 5'3".
What the fuck is
Why did I
this?
do this?
Did
Alright.
somebody share something?
Yeah, man, I've seen that clip. It's funny. All right, where are we headed?
Let's swing by Glumpas again. Or actually, how long has it been? How much time did she need?
It
A couple
won't take
hours?
her. No, you check. She's probably done. She's just hammering out the dents.
All right. Well, let's go see if she can do a custom job.
All right. Hey everyone, I got your special armor dents out.
Oh, this is really awkward. I'm actually gonna stay outside. I wasn't planning on seeing her again today.
Why? What did you?
What'd you do?
Why? What did you do? to
What did you do?
I said she was a very beautiful woman, and then I just left.
Oh, then she would love to see you.
Yeah, I'm out.
But did you say it? Wait, did you say it in like a creepy way, like you are a very beautiful woman? And
Yes,
like,
that's not
just
great.
like
No,
like
no.
creepy?
I was like on my way out, and just in appreciation of everything she's done, I was like, Glumpa, you are a beautiful woman. And then I left.
Not sure how I feel about that.
I don't know how she feels about that, so I'm staying out.
Are you afraid that she's going to, like, try to slide into your DMs now or something?
You know what? I don't want to think about it. I'm out. You go, Bron. You do your thing.
Some, like, unsolicited pics or something?
I'm just gonna go by this nearby house.
So cut to inside, Bron's there alone.
No, I'll follow you
party.
in. Yes, I'm going in.
Hey, got the dents
Still wearing the
out.
helmet going in. Yeah.
Wonderful. Glumpo, we wanted to know, you're pretty handy, if you could maybe make some adjustments to this helmet that you so wonderfully made.
Was something wrong with it?
Nothing, but our friend here...
I'm kidding, I knew there was nothing wrong with it.
It is perfect, Glumpa.
But it can always be more perfect, can't it?
I was wondering if the lenses you use, if they could become slightly darker for someone with more sensitive eyes.
You want me to tint the lenses?
Yes.
You do not understand, Glumpa. That would be a game changer.
I'm assuming this is for you then, Val.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I mean, I could do that, but if anyone else tried to use it, they probably wouldn't be able to see out of it much at all.
Oh. Well, it could be exclusively mine, I suppose.
I
Sure
just
call.
need to make sure, because I can't, you know, untint something. I mean, listen, I'm good, but, you know, some things are, you know, impossible, you know?
Are you guys okay with that, if it is tinted? I mean, if not, I have spells to, like, sort of counteract things. Like these blasted sunlight.
I think it's worthwhile. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Well, okay. Yes, please, Glumpa, please do this for me.
Alright, now, normally for something like this, because, you know, this is a magic item, I would charge a couple gold, but I can give, like, a friend's discount and call it, like, 2.
Really?
Yeah.
That is super sweet of you.
Yeah, I know.
I will take that deal, good lady.
Okay, I guess if there's anything else you needed to do in town, now's the time while I work on this.
Also, I hate to throw more on the load there. I have this spider silk, and I'll pull out this 17 feet of giant spider silk.
Oh, right, that you, yes, that you trimmed out of the cave.
Yeah. I was wondering if you'd be able to use this substance to make my armor, you know, more flexible, more durable, stronger, sneakier, something like that. Something to improve my armor.
What kind of armor do you normally wear?
Well, it's this studded leather, just nothing crazy, you know.
Well, I might be able to, like, make it gleam, but I don't think I can make him that much stronger.
Okay. Anything you could do with it?
I can turn it into a rope?
Some strong rope.
Yes, 17 feet wouldn't do much, though, would it?
It would do more than 0 feet, am I right?
How about a whip?
Right.
Could you fashion it? Could you fashion it into a whip? A strong whip, a fierce whip.
I could turn it into a whip.
Well, I'll leave it with you. Surprise me. You know what? Just hold on to it. I'll certainly make it worth your time. Treat it like a pet project, I suppose.
Yeah, this will take a little longer than just some tinting.
That is perfectly fine with me.
Okay.
I don't want to ask too much of you.
You got it.
Oh, stop it.
Thank you, darling.
Sure. Come back in a bit for the helmet and the silk thing. I'll just have to send you a message or something, I guess. That's gonna take a while.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, friends.
She really is a very sweet lady.
She's wonderful and industrious and
Very, very wonderful.
very good at what she does.
So what else do we have to do in town? Oh, we got to go talk to Juno. That's right.
I like that the sigh is with.
Hey, Visk, are you ready?
I've got a torch nearby a house.
No!
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
I told you no winkies! No winkies! Oh, damn.
All right.
Talk to the Juno.
How is he a noble?
Oh, I forgot about that. Let me just delete all that.
You bested me with flour! Destroy it!
It's true. Hold on.
I love it.
All right.
Oh
so you
yeah,
go
I
to
need to
temple.
buy more flour. That's super OP. Let me go buy that again.
Flour apparently needs to be nerfed.
I've got chalk.
Yeah, Bronze ult in his like flower cloud. His smoke bomb was a little too much. All right, yeah. So you go back to the temple and Juno is there. You got
Good.
some rest.
Morning, Juno.
It's closer to noon. Ugh. That was a really.
Well, then
That
you
was-
should be more awake.
That was
then.
Tony yawning. That wasn't even
That's
Juno.
the case.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
You
mean,
are
I
not the
didn't-
one to fight the creepy undead down there.
I will say I didn't have the dream, so thank you.
You're welcome.
What can I do for you?
We wanted to ask about the archway down there. Symbols. We showed it to you last night, but you were pretty tired. We're wondering what you knew about them and what they could be from.
I mean, I don't know what they're from, but my order was the one that commandeered this place, and someone there might be able to help you.
Mm-hmm.
And where's your order located?
He'll pull out a world map.
It is so weird and convenient that you had that behind you this entire time.
Yeah, it's in my satchel. So you guys are right here in Paw Tooth, and the headquarters, he will point out, is over here in Brightbay.
Oh, that is in way.
So it's a bit of a hike. At least you've got some travel options.
Do we have any giant chickens that play a fancy tune? Sit upon.
Ooh.
I thought chocobos were a myth.
Me too.
We got trains.
They are one of my favorite myths, though.
If
Trains
you-
are fine. Trains are delightful. Do they have a smoking coach?
I think they're all smoking coaches at this point.
Ah, wonderful.
Wouldn't
So if you were to take the worm tunnel straight there, it would take you 2.5 days. You could get there in 2 days if you took a train to Leg Lake and hired yourself a boat. And I suppose if anybody needed to make a pit stop in Ogden, it would add about half a day to your trip, but I know there's, I guess, some business or some family ties there for some of you.
How do you know about me?
It's a big city. A lot of people can be from it.
I'm just saying, him knowing such things. Oh my god, my eyes on you, Juno.
Traveling the waterways from Leg Lake to Brightbay. How safe is it?
I mean, I'm not a sailor myself, but I would assume safe. There's trade between those two cities all the time.
But it's not like there be monsters there, is there?
Like sea monsters? I don't think so.
What
I've
about megalodons?
I'm gonna feel pretty confident in saying a no on that one.
How about Leopleurodons?
I don't know what that one is, Val.
What about Sharknadoes?
Or shark hurricanes?
These all sound made up.
What about just
Yeah,
big
fucking real,
sharks?
Juno. Don't you, just brush off our concerns.
Big
What about natural disasters?
like what?
I don't know. Man goes into Tahiti. What about?
Mangoes are good.
Don't think you'll run into any mangoes on the ocean, no.
From Tahiti? Grown in faith?
I don't know what that is.
Me neither, I'm just speaking out of my ass.
Oh. Okay,
Are
then.
the worm tunnels still free to us?
Yeah, you guys still have that writ, technically.
Then I guess we're taking those.
Yep.
Hell yes.
Why wouldn't we?
Yep. Okay, so what route are you taking? Is the question then. You can take it the whole way, and if you wanted to make a pit stop in Octon, you obviously could. You can take it straight there. You can take it down and do the combo train and boat. It's up to you.
We were just in Octon like a couple days ago, right?
Yeah, I don't really have a reason to go to Octon right now.
So, like...
Unless... Pulls out torch.
Hear
No!
me out.
No torches!
Alright.
How
There was no
long
week!
are each stop, like, like, at every port or, like, train station, like, how long generally are the stops? Or do they just go on through if there's no stop necessary?
Oh, I see what you mean. If you were, I'm just gonna say for logistical purposes, if you were to make a pit stop, there would be a train for you when you were done with your pit stop.
Okay, because
I'm not gonna
minimum.
I'm not gonna abandon you somewhere like waiting for the train because that's no one wants to RP that.
That would suck.
I've got 2 decks of cards.
You have a layover. Roll for initiative.
Yeah, that's
It's
not
7 hours. How do you spend your time?
Yeah.
No, I would like to go back to Octon, but I don't have to. However, I would like to send off some letters to, my family and to Onvir. So even if we do not go all the way there, maybe when we get to the southern split, I can, launch off some letters so it doesn't take so long to get there.
Do you need to bring gold back to your family as well?
And Onvir, yeah.
Are you comfortable mailing that, or do you want to drop it off in person?
Usually because I have this, certain feature, I can just, name drop Onvir, and it usually gets there. But then I also have to trust him with the money for my folks. Which is fine. I don't think he would take that from me. Or them.
I would hope not.
Yeah, I would too.
It's your call.
This is pressing, and I think he might understand that. So long as I can, send off a letter or something.
Alright, we can do that before we go.
Okay.
Van, do you have any problems with going to Brightbay?
That's a good question. Do I have any problems with... No. 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 No.
See?
Realistically, the only place you have any real problems would be up here in Hilson where everything went down. But otherwise, you're fine.
And even then, we've kind of dealt with Arthur, right?
In a way, yeah, sort of.
At least dealt with Kayla.
Yeah. But yeah, you're good for anywhere else. You're all right.
Then I suppose let's stock up on any supplies if we need them. You can send your letter and then we'll head out.
Great.
Okay. So who needs to do what then?
I need to send 2 letters.
Okay.
One to Onvir that has I don't want to give him all of my gold. Maybe 75. And then another one to my family with 25.
Okay.
I'd like to buy...
Remind me again how your feature works for that.
Oh! Let me find it. Oh my god, where'd it go in this freaking... Oh, class feature. Nope. Yes. Nope, it's under feet. No, it's not. It's like a thing. Oh my god, where is it?
It would be on your
in this
background, I
thing?
guess.
Is it though?
If I had to guess.
Skip me for a hot second.
Okay. Ryan, what
I'd like
do
to
you
buy more flour.
Okay.
Oh, I keep forgetting I have words of terror.
I mean, I guess you gotta go back to Glumpa anyway.
Oh, does she have alchemist fire?
Mm,
She does not.
No.
There we go. I found it.
Let me see. Flower. I'm gonna say. If a sack is a copper, I'm gonna say a sack of flour is like 3 copper.
So,
Val, you've been a criminal.
I didn't mean to send all of that. But yeah, that's how
That's
that
funny.
works.
You know how to get your message. Okay.
No, it's just a contact feature, not a criminal contact.
All right. So
I know exactly how you feel, Sydney.
All right, so that will happen in just a moment. Meanwhile, you're back at Glumpa's, and she'll say the flower, and she'll give back the tinted helmet now.
And I will give her the gold. Thank you so much, Glump. I really appreciate your work.
And thank you. Okay. Ugh. So you head back outside. And when you step outside, there's a certain somebody. Oh, let me put this on the right thing. Certain somebody is. Come on. Go. Stop. Think. All right. A certain somebody is standing out there.
Oh.
And he just leans off of the wall he was leaning on. Someone said you need something delivered.
Are you? You are the person here that I can talk with to get letters to people?
Well, I'm on my way to Octon, and, well, someone said there was a delivery.
Okay.
Pardon my occasional dogs. Oh.
I think he's gonna go outside again because he's a monster. Yes. Do you know who Anvir is?
I do.
By chance, maybe.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. This makes it simple then. I have 2 parcels for him. Well, the
Okay.
other one goes to my family. He can probably maybe take care of that, perhaps.
I know the place.
Where my family lives, or for Anvir, because those are 2 very different things. If you know the other one, I'm
Yes.
going to be bothered.
Yes.
Allison, you don't need to do this.
I kind of really do, though. Like,
Look,
I mean-
look at him. Look at how he licks his lips.
do you know where my family lives?
Well enough to deliver a letter.
I'd like to roll for discomfort.
Natural 20.
Critical
All right,
success.
Constitution saving throw.
I'm uncomfortable. I don't know what my mod is, but I'm uncomfortable. It's 0. It's +0. All the same.
You'd have to have like a nat 20 to not be uncomfortable around this guy anyway.
Okay. So do not go to my family's house, though. Please. Sir.
I will just simply leave it somewhere where they will find it.
How do you... I pass him the stuff. I give him the stuff, and I'm just like... Just... You do not bring me any sort of comfort whatsoever. But I hope you have a magnificent day.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I'll deliver this ASAP. And out of nowhere, he'll finally put on some clothing, and it's a little like mail carrier cap. Bing. And then walk away.
That's the clothes you have?
Yeah, he knows where my family lives. Sorry.
Sure, it'll be fine.
Did anyone notice how he walked with a skip in his step?
He
Like,
was
we're all
very,
really
very
drained from last
jaunty
night.
when he left here. Very jaunty.
What do you think he did after we left the temple last night?
I don't
I
know.
don't want to think about it.
I don't. It's fine. Everything is fine. Are we ready to go?
I suppose so.
Wonderful. Okay, to the train station.
All right, so the plan is to train right there. All right, so we're gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do, just so I don't forget. So, you. I'm up here on the calendar. So you slept. Well, you did your crypt thing and you slept. And that would have brought you to today, and then it's gonna take 1, 2.5 days to get there. So you're gonna arrive like late afternoon or so in Brightbay. I just want to put that up there so I keep my calendar straight. But in the meantime, you're on the train, the cool worm train, and you've got 2.5 days to RP. So whatever you think is gonna happen on the way there, we can knock it all out now.
I'm just gonna randomly wink at Van every once in a while.
No, don't you do it. Don't you do it. We're trapped here. Don't you fucking do it. No. Could I roll a perception check to just kind of get the other passengers tell if they're like low class, middle class, high class, if they have some money to throw around, all that.
Sure. Cool. Mostly high class. It's definitely the majority of the people there. In like the you have that writ, so you're gonna be in like the nicer cabins. But you know, at the station boarding, you'll see like some people of general middle class who just want to go visit somebody, or maybe you have, you know, probably just a few lower class who are kind of like scrounging money together to try to, you know, just make it somewhere else.
Interesting. I think I will pay one of the lower to middle class, especially kids if they're bored waiting on family.
Sure.
I will toss them a few gold to go stir up some hubbub about a poker tournament.
Okay.
To try to get some of the higher class interested and hopefully fleece them of their money.
Okay.
So I'm going to invest 2.
2 gold?
Yeah.
All right. You've got so you find like a little like probably like a little like health elf boy or something. Just, gee, thanks, mister. I'll let everybody know. And then
Well, not everybody. Not everybody. Oh, okay. Good.
And then he's
goodbye.
already gone.
Well, that's 2 gold out. Let's see what we rake in. And I suppose I'll try to negotiate with maybe one of the food carts to see if I could hold the game, like, after they've kind of slowed down, find a slow spot for them, and try to pitch it to them like, you know, you'll make a little more business.
They'll tell
I
you.
won't be in your way.
They'll tell you you can do whatever you want to do within your car. It's fine.
It is the
Within the law.
Not within my car, within the, like, the one of the dining cars. So
Yeah.
there's, like, a communal space.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
totally. They have no issue with people meeting in a communal space like that. As long as
Okay, cool.
everything is above the law, totally fine. Totally fine to fraternize.
And gambling's fine?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I think we should ask the law about that, Mr. Braun. Is gambling on the train okay? It's a yes. Everything is good.
That's good enough
We're
to
on a
me.
train.
Now, Braun,
We're
I
on a
have
train,
another.
so I think so.
Braun, I have another question. Is cheating at cards allowed on a train?
Van, what do you think?
I think I'd like you to make a lot of money. And I'm just the dealer to put the cards in your hand.
No.
Please, come on, I can make an ace pop up right here whenever you need it. I can make an ace pop over here when you need it. Look, I'm shuffling the deck. No, the ace is right here, just where you need it. Please, come on. We could make so much money.
Braun's been sitting in his compartment, like whittling a piece of wood, like maybe carving a little bear statue. And Braun's not even gonna look up. He's like, I'm very busy right now, Van. I'm sorry. I can't help you with this game. But best of luck.
Van, why do you even bother? You know who the Rio players are.
You're right. Val?
Yes, dear. Hello.
How would you and Visk like to make a lot of money?
Well, considering that I just sent 100 gold with a really dodgy snake guy,
Yowzers. Yes.
I'm pretty
Yeah, let's try to win that back for Val.
on board for some cash.
All right, let's get on it. We'll work out some hills and little hints and such. Braun, nice Bosco Bear. We will see you around.
All right, so we'll go forward to the dining cart, and you'll have. Go ahead.
I feel like Van and I would already have a fair amount of thieves' cant that we could do with each other, but maybe we could fill Val in on a few things.
Probably.
Yeah,
Give her a few keywords.
Yeah,
because we could also do tappings of our knuckles and other stuff
I was
like
gonna
that.
say, teach her like baseball pitch symbols and everything, you know.
Yeah,
I think between that and making sure I place them in spots where I can see bounce reflections off of a window or something behind them, so I could see their cards to know which cards to deal them.
and we're not going to tell Braun about any of this.
Well, I think he knows.
Oh, god damn it.
To be
Right.
fair, I think he
Okay.
just kind of assumes the worst of us at this point. So we're really not surprising him.
We're just living up to our own potential.
Right.
At this point,
Right.
I just want him to know what dirt we're getting into, so dig. Metaphors be damned. Anyway, so you all know what the plan is, right? This
Yes.
is how we're going to... Okay, wonderful. Let's get the idiots in here and start fleecing.
Let's win some money.
So who's sitting down to play? Van's dealing, and who's sitting down to play?
I think I'm playing.
I am.
Okay.
Oh,
so you
both
two-
of
Are we
them.
both playing?
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was the idea.
Guess you're increasing your chances. All right. So Sid, since you have so much fun drawing, you can draw
Oh,
me.
yay!
You can draw me 4 other just participants for the poker game.
All right.
Whatever you want to do, because the kid will come back. I found some people who want to play, Mister.
Oh, mercy. That was supposed to be the table.
One of the participants does happen to be one of the security people for the train.
Interesting.
I just want to make sure everything's on the up and up. You can call
Right.
me.
Oh, don't worry, it is.
You could call me Marshall.
He has a badge.
Well, the badge says Marshall, but your name tag says Frederick?
It's Marshall.
Sure it is Marshall.
And he has a hat.
Anyway,
Listen, his name's Marshall and it matters, okay?
let's yeah, it's totally not just. I wasn't named after my position or anything. Anyways, yeah, let's play some cards. I'm thinking we probably keep this to maybe a 5 gold buy-in max, just to.
Oh man, I thought we were gonna try to make up that 100 gold. Yeah, you. Certainly a man of your stature could,
Well, we've got the two of us.
assume a
We've got me.
Certainly you're not afraid of a little risk, are you?
I just want to make sure. All right. 15.
I don't know why
Yeah.
she's so big, but she is.
Between the 6 of us, that'll get us to 90, right? Between you, what are you? A dragonborn? Whatever you are.
She looks like a Yanti.
And this little one here, and me, and then this 1T over here. And then these others who are still entering the train car. We can all play.
15, is that the highest you'll go? These wealthy folks might be a little more... What do you say we bump it up to 20 and call it at that?
He looks over at Val. Are you okay with the 20 gold buy-in, miss?
I think I am okay with 20, yes, sir.
And then over at Visk. And you, sir?
20? Yeah.
Alright. He asks the
I'm working on it!
He asks the one... No, it's okay. He asks the 1T if she's okay. Odds she's not, even she is. She's not okay with it. He asks the training dummy that is also playing.
And that is obviously a halfling.
That is obviously a halfling. Thank you.
Ask the halfling. The halfling is okay with it. So that's well, he's keeping himself out of it. So
Now, wait.
So 3 out of the 5. Yeah. All right.
Wait a minute. Now, are Jan T's not going in for 20?
Well, the vote is yes at this point. So
Nice.
Okay.
Then he'll ask is it a Goliath or an orc?
That is an orc.
Okay.
He's got tusks, Tony.
I thought it was just smiling.
Look at my Well, okay, I can make him smile. Now he is smiling. Or maybe he is chubby.
I very much like these poker players.
They're very good.
Okay. Well, Miss
Visca's quite distracted by this 1T with her hand on her hips.
Yeah.
And he's not gonna say it to Val, but he's thinking like, see that's how you pull off the hand on your hips.
Oh dear.
She's like 8 feet tall, and frickin' Val is itty bitty.
Yeah, no helmet. No helmet. That's a big key there.
Look, I am very, very intimidating, okay?
Are you wearing the helmet at the table right now?
Then make it easier for you to have a poker face.
A poker face? All you can see is my mouth.
I can't read that one.
The marshal will look. I'll permit it. And then he'll spin
then I leave it on.
And he'll like turn his hat around Ash Ketchum style. That's how he gets in the zone.
Nice.
He could change his hat now.
You know, you don't have to change that. It's okay. I like our poker participants though. All right, so everybody sits down.
You should have put the hat down so that way we couldn't see your eyes as well. Now you've revealed everything.
He looks at you, deadpan. Have I though?
Oh, he's brilliant. All right, everyone in. So I guess the majority of this, I'll let it go a rounds and kind of see what goes in, what goes out, and start kind of building a deck in my palm to just kind of start flicking out when I need to.
So
I look over to Van. I say, waiter, I would like 2 aces, please.
What?
Right.
I'm not a wait. What?
Sorry, I'm new to this game.
So we're gonna say, here's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna say Marshall's 1, the 1T's 2, Halfling's 3, Orc is 4, Val is 5, and Visk is 6. Just so we see who is 3. All right, so the Halfling is gonna put in first, and the Halfling will put in for 6 gold. Actually, 20 works out nicely because I gotta just roll a d20 every time. All right, 6 gold. The orc will match. Then it will move to Val. Are you gonna match
For
that,
6,
raise
you
that,
said?
roll that, whatever? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. In Visk.
I call.
All right. So we got Marshall and the 1T will also go in for 6. So we got 30 gold on the table then.
Do
Right?
not know what my cards are, but okay.
Wait, 6 times 6?
Oh, right, you called.
All right.
Sorry. All right, so there's 36 gold on the table right now. So let's do. We're just gonna have everybody. I'm gonna roll flat 20s for the 4 of them, and Val and Vis get them at advantage. because of working with our friend here. All right, so if you guys, one of you beats an 18, you'll get the hand.
Oh, Val.
Okay. 36 gold goes to Val.
Nice.
Write this down.
All right.
Oh yeah, what do we start with, by the way? Or what do they start with?
20.
20
Oh.
gold buy-in.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, of course.
All right. So now,
Another 6 for Visk.
And I think I would have given them each 10 towards their buy-ins just to, like, pay my part of the whole thing, so it's not just all of it.
okay, however you
out
want
of
to do
their
it.
pocket.
You are a hot mess, dog.
Okay, so now it's the orc's turn. Ooh, the orc is gonna put in 19 gold.
Holy shit.
Goes to Val first.
So the orc, how's the
Well,
orc
have
even
you
have
made
19
money?
gold?
I
She only have 14 left.
just let me keep playing. I'll put more in.
Oh boy.
I trust you.
And I'll put down the 19.
I fold. I don't even have 19.
What does Val do?
I will put the 19 down.
Okay.
And call.
Ooh.
And the others, they only have 14. So
Can I insight check him? Is that a thing?
you could, sure.
I would like to insight check the orc.
Okay.
+6. Man, oh man. Watch me get a natural one. Dope. Does he feel that money that he, like, does he feel that that is correct? Like, is he bluffing? Can I tell if he is bluffing?
About what? About
Does
Sorry.
he feel good about his cards to, like,
see.
you know?
to put in that extra gold? Yeah, if he
Yeah.
was that adamant about it.
Mm.
But the others will fold, so it's just between Val and this orc.
Oh god!
Hmm.
The orc gets his... Alright, so roll your 20 with advantage. Got good odds here.
Oh, my
This
beer.
is such a bastardized version of poker that we're playing here.
Oh.
So Val gets like... He's got like...
Wow.
Yeah,
I had the card on me, but
he had
it
like...
was not great.
He had like 2 of a kind, and you happen to have 3. Like, it was barely better. Like, somehow, but you got it. But on this, on your next win, okay, so that is 38 gold to you now from that hand. 19 each. Well, you're 19 back plus his 19, but yeah.
Is he out?
So he's out, but now we need to... I'm gonna need all 3 of you to do some sleight of hand rolls, please. Because the marshal looks...
I'm good at those.
He gives you guys kind of a look like, this girl just won 2 hands in a row.
Can't I just be really good at poker, Marshall?
I don't know why they would be rolling sleight of hands, because...
Yeah, it would be him, really.
I guess it's
Yeah.
only Vander, you're right,
It's
yeah.
the dealer, yeah.
Okay. Alright. Give me 1 second.
Can I give
I
him
rolled anyway.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, I guess only Van would have to. And the marshal looks at you and just shrugs, moves on with what he was doing. All right, we go to the next round, and now it's Marshall's turn to put in.
Gambling Sydney's coming out, and she's like, "You won. Leave. You won something. Just go away. I don't
The
care if it was
marshal
$1. Go."
The marshal puts in 10 gold.
Oh.
The Wanty calls and the Halfling calls.
I'll call.
All right, and does Val call?
Yep.
All right, there's 50 gold on the table. Let me roll for them. All right, it's not bad.
Oh man.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Our rolls at advantage have been shit.
I don't even see him yet.
Yeah, me neither.
There we go. Sorry, hold on. I gotta start the music over anyway.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, thank God.
All right. Val wins another hand. That's 10 gold to her.
Not just 10 gold. That's 40 to her.
Oh, sorry.
After,
yeah,
after
40,
hers.
Yeah, 40 her. Sorry. It was 10 from everybody. Sorry. Yeah, okay. And then I need another sleight of hand roll from you, Van.
I think it's
Good
might
lord,
be the
I'm
last
down to
game.
only. Oh!
I think I dropped the cards on the floor.
Right after Visk says, "Wow, you are really lucky."
Yep. And the marshal just stands up. Yep. That's what I thought. Why don't we put these winnings back to where they came from? Why don't you all
I'm
head
sorry,
back to your
sir,
cars
I do
and
not know who that is.
let's
Yeah,
return
Marshal. Make him return the money. I've been cheated.
All right, okay. So Visk is on the marshal side here then, I guess. Val, I guess I need a deception roll from you.
I do not know who these people are. I feel like I am, being like accosted and such because I am a drow. This is not right.
This could definitely make a deception roll too.
Yeah, I guess so. For the record, I just nat 1'd on this guy for an insight. So.
I forgot that I had a fucking +10 on deception.
Yeah, you're both. He looks at the two of you. All right.
I have never seen this man in my life.
That's fine. But I think the gold still needs to go back to its respective owners, and we just call this a wash.
I don't think that would be very fair to the players. Now, if you think I have a horse in this race, then that's one. But
Nope.
if that's the case,
I think it's perfectly fair. I want my 14 gold back.
Okay.
if you think I'm trying to cheat someone, why don't you get a new dealer then? How about that? How about I'll switch places with you? You can deal, I'll play.
I think we should probably just call this thing a wash. Seems the best. That orc doesn't look too happy over there. And the orc, cut to the orc, or like camera pans over and the orc's just like...
Fair enough.
Okay. Here you go, everybody. It was lovely playing with you and getting to know each and every one of you beautiful souls. I'm gonna walk away.
I'm gonna walk towards the Yanti and I'm like, can you believe that shit? They were cheating us the whole time.
The Wanti looks at you and does like a... and like saunters back to her cart.
Hands on the hips and everything.
Definitely like rattles the tail a little bit too, because she knows you're looking.
I would like to return to our car and do kind of what the kids do when something just really unfair happened when the adult's present, and instead of just coming out and saying it, she just sits down and like huffs really loud. And if Braun does not immediately say something, it is continuous.
Braun's gonna wait until Van gets back.
Oh, I'm avoiding the car. I don't want them thinking I was associated with you guys at this point. So I'm going to meander and chat people up.
I am also going to go back to where Val and Braun are, and I too will go.
So, guys, how'd the poker game go?
Everything was going super great, Mr. Braun. I was winning. I had so much money. And then, just all of a sudden, the marshal man was like, oh, this was not a fair game. We need to return all of this money. And it wasn't fair.
It wasn't fair that you were cheating at cards. Got caught.
I was... No. I was not cheating.
Were you cheating?
No. Mr. Vampire was cheating. I was not cheating.
You're lucky you weren't thrown in the brig. Just chalk it up as a win.
Mr. Marshall is a poo-poo head.
I believe they call it the train basement.
The train basement.
Does Braun know a marshal by chance?
His
we happen
name
to know
was
this
Marshall Mathers. And he had a stupid hat, and he turned it around when he was playing cards like he was the Pokemon Master, which he was not.
This could be a good time for an I know a guy if we want to do that, Ryan.
I'd like to do an I know a guy.
Yeah, let's go for it.
What do I
Oh,
need
no.
to do?
I think it was a
Charisma
charisma
check.
Yeah.
That's when you approach him to see how he responds to you.
Yeah.
No, Mr. Braun, hey, no, don't tell him, okay? Don't.
It's a perfect 10.
I'm gonna say you. Okay, with a 10, I mean that's pretty neutral. So I'm gonna say
Yeah.
like there's definitely no animosity, but there's no like long term. You're not like buddies with this guy, but there would just be a mutual respect of like, oh, you're also a law enforcer of some kind, aren't you? Cool. Have a good day.
Do not tell him. Don't tell him. Please do
Yeah,
not tell
I
him.
know Marshall. He's been through Northport a couple times. He's an okay guy.
Don't tell him.
Tell him that you were cheating at cards.
No, Mr. Braun! Also, don't tell my dad, okay?
Are you gonna be good?
Yeah, or, you know. I just wanted to win back some of the money I had to send.
I carried your money. You have a lot.
Well, I would have that all sent out, but you know, sometimes I might have to buy a freaking potion, and those are expensive.
Yeah,
Adventuring, this stuff is expensive.
it's
that's
sad that
like-
all of our income comes from gambling.
How much was that lock you bought? It was expensive.
This lock is worth every gold. It keeps all of my things super safe.
I
It's
bet I
just
could
like-
pick it. Oh wait, I'm not there. Never mind.
It's just really, really expensive, and I just thought that I could win a little bit more money back so I could send more money to my family. My impoverished family. You
Well,
sweeten him up, Biscuits. You're good at it. He actually likes you.
Sorry, what? Who likes me?
Mr. Braun. Aren't you guys like this? You guys like do sleepsies together every night?
I wish anybody liked me.
I like you.
The Dragonborn, they all say that I'm too snake-like, and then I go and I try to be friendly with the snake people, and they probably think I'm too dragon-like. I got nobody for me.
You know, I saw a snake woman earlier. You might want to try talking to her.
I tried!
Sorry to hear that, Visk.
Puppy.
Yeah.
Maybe Brightbay will have something everyone's looking for.
Hey, speaking of, let's move you guys over there. So you do your whole train ride. Oh, I forgot to do. Okay, so as you're going through your train ride, you'll pass through the mountains and you'll see the dwarven city of Hollow's Edge. You'll be going through there. Your train will also pass by briefly, and you'll get to look out your window and see the tiefling city of Scorchstone. Ignore the fact that it's all humans in these pictures. Just imagine they have horns.
As I see all the snake people, I just sigh and say, oh, if only they were a race of people who looked just like me.
Well, you're not seeing any snake people. You're seeing tieflings.
Oh, tiefling, sorry, I thought it was one too, my bad.
Yeah, so. No, that's farther south.
Either way, I still say that.
Okay. Let me do something real quick. I just want to archive a few pages to make this go easier. Man, I moved your guys' player banner down really far. That's what you get when you write multiple episodes. Okay, hold on. Anyway, you look out your window, you see a lot of tieflings. Yay. Okay. There we go. As you're... Yay, on your train. Okay. So now you're moved from... Move your little handy-dandy cool S. You made it from Pawtooth all the way to the city of Brightbay. Now you're over here. Alright. I gotta move this bookmark back. As you disembark... Actually, I'll hold for a second and wait for Sid so she can get the reveal too. Any brief RP anyone wants to do before people get off the train?
I guess that night, with things not going so well, would it be possible for me to like wait for a chance to break into someone's quarters to steal a thing, like camp out until or stake out this one room until the person goes to use the bathroom, and the second they do,
totally just go into yours. It's not like the marshal's like knocking on doors or anything. He's just there to keep peace should the need arise. That's all.
So I couldn't. But my point is, since that whole thing was a wash, would I be able to go in?
Oh, you wanna steal some stuff?
Yeah.
You could do that if you wanted to. Let me get a if you're picking your way in, it's sleight of hand for picking a lock, right?
I mean, do they lock the doors between going to the bathroom and back?
Oh, yeah. If people are getting ready to go to bed, that's, yeah.
Okay.
Just out of caution, they'd be doing that.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's not right. Okay, it's only a 9.
Yeah, you don't get it.
Okay.
You work at it and you feel like, if I work at this for too much longer, they're gonna like come back and catch me.
All right.
So yeah, you don't make your way in.
So I'll go back to our cart and just kind of sit down.
Oh no, Mr. Vendor, what is wrong? And I'll look very, very pointedly at Braun when I say that. This is how
Nothing.
you're supposed to deal with it.
It's just, I tried to make us money, and then that didn't work. So I went and tried to make us money, but then that didn't work. And I'm just not feeling very helpful right now, you know?
What was the second thing you were trying to do?
That's neither here nor there. The point is, I was trying to make up for the law. What? What?
Your thieves' kit is out right now. I can see it.
I should button up. This is the point is, I'm trying to contribute to the group, and it felt like a whole wash. The whole thing. In fact, it's a net loss because I paid that young man 2 gold to go corral up some people for us to play a quick game. It's supposed to be easy money. It was supposed to be easy money. And
There.
And just one hand spasm, the cards went everywhere, and all of a sudden, dear.
Let it out.
I'm better than this. This is...
Maybe we don't steal from people.
There, it is okay.
Oh! Obviously, that's the answer. Thank you, Braun. Thank you, Braun. That is so helpful.
You're welcome.
Hey, Val,
Yes, dear.
you play the viola, right?
I do.
Do you ever do that for money?
Yeah, I've done it a few times. It's
Why didn't we try that?
Well, you see, the viola is not everybody's speed. It's not as, like, uppity. It's a very somber kind of sound. But, like, I have done it a few times, and it was okay.
Oh, so if it was like, if the train was going down, you could do a little Nearer My God to Thee, but not really.
Yeah, like, some Titanic shit, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
I just like to imagine the train just slowly sinking in quicksand.
Gentlemen, it's been an honor playing with you tonight.
the worm is slowly being chased by a bigger worm that's just slowly swallowing it.
Yeah.
That would be the worst.
All right. Well, everybody
I
say
thought
goodbye.
about getting the violin, though, so, maybe.
Everybody say goodbye to our wonderful poker players. I'm gonna
Goodbye,
keep these drawings
Marshall
out for next time.
I really appreciated how, like, chipper the halfling was, though. Like,
Yeah.
real happy.
I don't think we heard from the halfling once.
No.
He's just a real mellow guy.
Yeah. I'm just.
I think he was stoned the whole time on the.
He's probably just baked.
What's that weed from Hobbiton or whatever? He's just.
That dank Kush.
Yeah. All right. Bye, poker players. As everybody's disembarked over the trip. There they go.
I have a flute. I can try to get better at the flute. I am not good at the flute. You're muted. You just mimed no at me.
No, I mimed no at Andrew.
Oh, okay.
Is this the recorder one?
Yes.
I fucking love this thing.
I'm into it.
I played this at my last session when a character died. They did not find it.
I remember that.
Nuh-uh. Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I don't want to get Artem any
there's-
copyright stuff.
There's the shrieking sound. All right, I'm out.
All right, so you've made it all the way to Brightbay, and when you disembark, you get a
I
nice.
wonder if the Mother of Dragons is here.
You get a nice view of the city. You step off. This is the part facing the water, so the train station's like probably more back this way. But you get off, and yeah, it's a big old city with some really amazing like Deva statues and stuff.
Sorry, is this still the Tiefling place?
No, this is now Brightbay. This is the ASMR
Oh, great,
city.
that's that. ASMR. Okay, got it. All right. Where's the bad recorder version of that?
Oh, you don't want to hear that. Fa, 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 fa.
Just loud and shrill. That's
Yeah.
it. This is really quite beautiful. You know, I never thought I would be able to really leave Octon at all ever. So this is lovely.
What is the makeup of Brightbay?
Mostly ASMR. So,
Oh.
so on the east side of the continent, there's a lot more like diversity within the cities. Like you'll have like Pawtooth is mostly orcs, but you'll have some sprinklings. Over
Some
here,
sprinklies.
yeah, over here, the cities are gonna be like 90-95% the thing, and then like very very small bits of other races in there. So vast majority ASMR around here.
And they have beef with what, the Tiefling city or something?
Historically, yes.
Do they have beef with Drow? Or
No
is that just like
Dragonborn?
an everybody thing?
No, it's mostly just tieflings. They still think they need to police them.
Is there a role I can make to know if there's any, like, customs or traditions or, like, things to know when traveling in Brightbay, things not to do?
Well, I'll say this. I've already got some places labeled which you wouldn't know about. So I'll just say, just so we put it in story reasons, we'll just say when you hop off the train, there's a handy little ASMR tour guide there who you could certainly ask these questions to.
Can I possibly do a I know a guy thing?
Sure.
I'm curious.
We're
if
on your side of the world now, so.
I'm curious if Visk knows any noble, not necessarily like super high up nobles, but any kind of nobles that he would have had dealings with in the past.
Sure. Give me the charisma roll, and then we'll go from there.
Oh god, I'm not good at those. Just a straight charisma roll?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's about right.
Sure, there's a noble here, but knowing the way Visk is, probably don't have
On
too
second
much
thought,
favor.
let's not go to that noble.
But there is a handy ASMR tour guide there who can answer any questions you might have at the station. Oh, hey there, are you folks from out of town?
What gave us away?
Well, none of you are, winged folk like the rest of us.
Technically, I'm closer to home than I've been in quite some time.
Oh, yeah, you look, somewhat like those Dragonborn down south there, yeah.
Wow, ouch.
It's strange, you don't sound like any other ASMR.
What are you talking about? That's the classic ASMR celestial accent right there.
Yeah.
Most of the time I talk to ASMR people, they talk like this and just very quiet.
Listen, whores are not a good
And
example.
they like tap their
of it.
nails on the top of pickle
Yes,
jars
they-
and stuff. It's such a weird thing.
ASMR, is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
No, it's not the typical accent, but, you know, people, I grew up talking this way, and they said, well, you know what, Cherry, you ought to be a tour guide, and so that's what I am now.
Very friendly.
Cherry, is that your name?
That's my name, yep.
Cherry.
We're not from
Adorable.
around here. Well, most of us. What should we know when traveling about in Brightbay?
Well, Brightbay's a happy place to ASMR, you know, nice and welcoming people. You know, you'll find mostly ASMR here, but we like all kinds. We keep an extra eye out on those tieflings, but none of you seem to be any of them, so that's good for you. If you're looking to stock up, you can check out Sunny's Surplus. That's our biggest store, and Sunny's a real nice guy. He's not an ASMR, but it's okay. We let him slide. The One-Winged Angel is our best tavern and inn and bar and all that stuff. That's a good place to check out. Some people like to walk by the Order of Torm, and, well, you know, you can't really go in there most of the time, but people like to look at it because it is some pretty architecture.
Why can't we go in there?
Well, if you're on some sort of official business, I'm sure you could talk to the people out front, but they don't let just anybody in, you understand? They are an order after all. They have to keep it.
Makes sense. Any customs we should adhere to? Make sure we're not offending anyone in any way. Is this a shoes on, shoes off kind of city, or you know?
Oh,
no...
we're not up our own butts about customs or anything like that. Don't worry about it.
Cool. Hey, guys, I gotta go use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. And I'm gonna go try to find a bathroom.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna, like, pee on a wall somewhere.
Well,
No! I have class.
they're right around the corner, sir.
He's
thank
a
you.
noble. He's a noble, guys. He's a noble.
I'm gonna go around the corner.
Well, you know he is a rebellious.
Does he know that?
Anything else I can help you with?
No, I think we'll be on our way.
Oh no, that's the train!
He's leaving his
Yeah,
station.
that was the train leaving.
Visk will come back out as the noble he knows. Oh, hey there!
Hey, Tony.
Yeah.
I think going forward, for the I know a guy, let's do a secret roll on the DM's part.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to roll it when you actually see the person, like a Lando situation.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's
So,
true.
like, he rolled a 6, so he won't go and see him. But if it was a secret roll on your part, then we won't know until we meet
Yeah.
him.
It's a good idea.
I think that's be good going forward.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
Well,
I'm not.
pretend that 6 didn't happen. You could do another secret roll after that, so I don't know.
Yeah, make it a disadvantage.
What? Anything should be an advantage.
I'm thinking.
I mean, I don't have to. I was just thinking going forward.
No.
I
That's
like
a good
that
idea.
mechanic.
That's a good idea going forward. I don't want to retcon it for now, and we'll just have.
Yeah.
We'll just have you. I'm like just looking for a quick image I could throw in here. What in the world? There's some weird stuff when I Google this.
Because, yeah, like, when Han met Lando, it was like, hey, buddy, it's like, you have some nerve coming back here. Like, what do you mean?
All right, here we go. This comes out looking like...
Oh, hey there! Thanks for introducing the city to
Sick.
my
What are you doing?
friends.
All right, yeah. So, thing is, it's a noble woman that you know.
And she's made of stone.
Yes. So she comes around.
Yeah. Hey there. Thank you for your help. I see you've met my friends, and now I'm going to. I can take it from here. Thank you.
I need a deception roll from you.
Yeah, I don't have what Ryan's character had with the whole advantage on pretending to be other people thing.
I mean, you're in disguise though.
So
So I'll
Honey, can you just, like, refresh your roll 20, please?
because you're in that disguise, I will let you take that advantage. So roll again. Well,
not much better.
all right, hold on a second.
Refresh it.
I already have once.
Well, lucky for you, Cherry rolled a 3. So Cherry just looks at you.
Poor Cherry.
Oh my goodness, Lady Stone. I didn't expect to see you down here by the trains. These must be friends of yours.
Oh yeah, real good friends. We'll be on our way. Thank you.
Yeah, you all have a good day then.
Yeah, you
Hi,
too.
you too.
All right. So you walk away looking like that for some reason.
Miss Lady Stone?
Yeah. I'm still
dear.
looking the way I am, but I go back to my normal voice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I should have anticipated. That was really good.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Wait, so that's a person that lives here. A noblewoman?
Yep.
You know, she might get recognized. Are you prepared to be this person?
Yep.
All right. Well, to the order, I suppose.
Or we can go to Sunny's Surplus, or we could go to the bar first. But also, probably the order should take precedent, I suppose.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
To the Order of Torn.
All right. We go over. And now you're across from it. But there it is. The order's right there. Big fancy building. And in front of the building stand two paladins.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, the arms on those guys!
They are
Yes.
both so beautiful.
Paladins. Always so self-righteous.
But they are beautiful.
Yeah,
That was cool.
self-righteous.
Excuse me, gentlemen. We need to step inside. We have some important business.
Guy with the giant gauntlets will hold him up. Hold on, bud. You can't just walk right in here.
Yeah, Lord, how do we hold
Alex-
those up?
Oh yeah. Actually, we can just go right through here. These are my friends, and we are gonna go through now.
Oh, Lady Stone, what are you doing here? I thought you were still down south talking to the Dragonborn about stuff.
Is this
You're
guy
really
Vinny
going
the
to-
paladin?
You're really going to speak about private business? A highly
Excuse
You
me.
realize-
Excuse me. I can speak for myself.
Of course, my apologies.
I am back, and we're on important business. So you let us get through. Or I'm gonna have to write you up.
The one with the big fist will look at the other one, and he'll walk over. Well, the fist look back at you. Okay. Something ain't right about this. So if you is Lady Stone, then you will know your own nephews.
Do I not?
Well, you ain't said our names yet.
Why would I need to say your names? You're being annoying little brats. Now let me through with my friends. It's important business.
Is there a way we can make like a history check to know who these people are?
I don't see how.
Could I roll a perception check to see if they have name tags?
Don't bother trying to.
I don't think I have that spell anymore, Ryan.
What do you mean you don't have any spell anymore? You're the only one who can read minds.
I think I got rid of it. So
Oh my god!
Why?
Because you guys keep dragging me into fights, and then like 1 second everything's fine, and then the next like I have a giant thing of armor next to me that can like blow smoke out its fist.
That's fair, Val, but why?
You kept the worms and food spell, but you
Because that is a very fun
Bots.
spell. That's a good spell.
ah,
Let's see. Hold on.
Now let me ask you.
I can do friends.
Do you know who I was seeing down with the Dragonborn? Do you know their names?
1 second, I have to pull up my Sentra folder to give you an answer. Because I don't remember. Yeah, you were talking to, there's that new guy in charge down there, that tough guy, what's his name, he's green guy with the big sword. The other one will lean in. Yeah, that's his name, Torin. Yeah.
Well, I'm back, so we'll be going now, and she's gonna just start walking on in.
No, hold on. We passed your test, you didn't pass ours.
Now, if they actually press up against her, they would realize it's an illusion.
Yeah.
Now, hold on.
It doesn't-
But knowing that, I would step in between them.
Okay.
I'm running interference this whole time
Okay.
because I'm, as far as I'm concerned, Visk is the queen of fucking England right now, and no one touches her.
Brother
Alright.
Richard, that name they said was your brother.
Okay.
Just FYI. That's the thing
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
to look up. I don't know if that means anything to you, but yeah. Anyways.
Now, do they have name tags by any odd
No,
chance?
no, they don't have
No?
name tags.
What's our names? Looks at name tag.
Right? You never know. Could happen. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely step in between them and say, I think you are seriously outranked right now. Any of this conversation that you are having could easily be overheard by spies. There's so many things wrong with this whole situation.
Van, it's alright. The jig's up. And I'm going to let my disguise go and hold out my pedigree of stuff. And I'm going to say, it is I, Fisk, brother of Torin. And I am on important business. Sent by your Lady Stone.
Well, that's a weird twist right there.
I was kind of trying to play a little joke on her. We go back a bit. But seeing as how, you know, things have gotten serious, I admit I was wrong. I was wrong. And now, starting right now, we're serious.
Sorry, I'm trying to look up, I'm trying to remember what clan you're from real quick, Ryan.
Yeah, I try to, like,
Richard.
show my papers to, like, prove who I am to them.
Clan Nemanis, that's what you're from.
Yeah, and, like, you can see my whole, like, line. You can see who
Yep,
my
yep.
family is and stuff.
The quiet one, I'll whisper again. Alright, well that does look like the Clan Nemanis seal. I'm not sure why you didn't just show us this in the first place.
Well, I had plans and they didn't go through. I apologize. And I kind of like straighten up and I just do a little bow thing. I'm sorry for the jokes. They will not happen again.
That is alright. In hindsight, it was pretty funny.
Well, I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah.
In any case, do you know if there's anything going on in this temple? Because we've been sent here to inspect it.
I mean, not that I heard of, but if you were sent here to check it out, we'll certainly let you in. You got the sign of nobility and all that business.
Excellent. Now,
And just since we didn't do introductions, and he reaches out his, like, giant gauntleted hand. The name's Custer, by the way. Custer Gleam. That's my brother Eustace.
nice to meet you, Custer. Eustace.
And then the quiet one will just nod. Yeah, so, I guess, go ahead in there then. Sorry for trouble and all that.
No, no. The apology is all mine. While we're going out, if you see any like poor people, beggars, people who are just praying for some kind of relief, give out 10 gold, like 5 to each. Feed some poor people. All right, guys, let's move in.
All right.
All right.
All right, you head inside.
Men got a
As
little
we're
hairy
walking-
really, really fast.
As we're walking through the bridge, Visk, why do you keep lying? We have business here.
I wanted to mess with her, okay? It's complicated.
But we have business. We don't have... Please stop lying. You're not good at it.
All right, fine. Are we out of sight from them?
Yeah, if you're,
Yes.
yeah.
All right, I let go of my nice posture and just go back to slinking. Oh, thank God. Hurts to do that.
Okie dokie. So now you.
Scoliosis and all.
All right. Well, now you're inside the place.
Yes.
Bisk, I think you should keep polishing that line. One of these days you'll get it.
Hello?
Polishing my what?
Buddy here?
I mean, I did it on the way here, but
I know.
Anyway,
I
let's-
thought you were
let's
very
continue
busy.
on.
Yes.
Hello? Is anybody here?
yeah, there's a guy
Someone-
right in the center of the room.
That person will walk toward you.
Looks really, oh dear, she looks like
Wow.
she's business with that really high ponytail.
How do you even fight in those heels?
She has to own that ponytail and she has to work that updo.
Very
Also.
carefully is the answer. The
That
name's.
seems like a
Hello.
lot of work. You get an A for effort.
Thank you, and you are.
I am Visk. You can see my paperwork. We are here to inspect this temple, and Braun help me out here.
There was no word of any temple inspection.
Yeah, because we're not here to inspect the temple.
Even though we're with OSHA, so everything looks up to code.
Literally 5 seconds ago, I said don't do this.
I thought we were here to inspect the temple.
My name is Braun Armstrong. I come from Northport. We're a couple of individuals investigating something involving dreams.
Pretty much a paid contractor, really. No official. Never mind.
We helped stop a coup that was taking place in Octon a couple days ago.
We all helped with that, yes. It was all of us.
Yep.
Anyways,
Except for him, he wasn't there.
Well, you know, well.
He told me not to lie anymore.
I don't know if you're familiar at all with dreams certain diplomats and high-ranking nobility were having. They all died that had them. And a member of your order, a cleric by the name of Juno, recently had one himself a few days ago.
She'll get like a weird look on her face when you say Juno. Oh. Did he now?
Apparently.
That Juno. What an absolute joke to our order he is.
Oh,
You know, I'm not as big a fan of him either. It's nice to know someone else can, call him on his shit.
She'll sheathe her blade, extend her hand. My name is Isabel. Isabel Fenwick.
Fenwick. Where have we heard that name Fenwick before?
I don't think we have.
I don't think you have either.
It's a pleasure. While we were investigating his claims, he mentioned a disturbance coming from beneath his temple. And down there, past a gauntlet of sorts, we fought the founder of Pawtooth. And once we'd done that, we'd gone into a much older room where we came across this. And he's going to hand over the paper with the archway on it.
Well, I have to tell you something first, Mr. Armstrong. I'm only the deputy in charge around here, but I can take you to those who might be able to help you. And I must say, speaking of gauntlets, I certainly do recognize that one. And she'll point to the one that you're wearing with the 2 jewels in it.
All right. How do I explain this? We came across it in the desert. Your exemplary cleric
Mm-hmm.
mentioned that they were looking for it some time ago. I picked up 2 of the gems, recreating or re-meeting with his old party, but so far I've just been keeping an eye on it.
So we're really being honest about all of that, then, eh?
Well, this all seems a bit above my pay grade, I must confess, but if you wish, I will take you to those who can help. We have 2 here who may be able to help you. Ash is our elder paladin, and her husband Rufus is our elder warlock. And I can certainly escort you to whomever it is you wish to speak.
Who's more familiar with history?
So the lady is much more familiar with the Order and history of the Order, and then he is more like general world history and magic and stuff.
I nominate Mr. Warlock first. Or we can get them as a duo, you know, their husband and wife.
Let's go talk to Mr. Warlock.
All right, then. We'll head down to the library.
To the library!
All right, so she'll start walking you there. And she will take you in the library where this gentleman is waiting. He'll look up from his books. Isabel, you've brought me some guests, so I can only assume this is important. He'll stand up and walk over. Thank you. You may return to your patrol. Hello, all. My name is Rufus Burberry, and I am the Elder Warlock of the Order of Torm. How may I be of service to you today?
We are investigating some dreams that are happening across the land. A couple of prominent figures and a member of your order. In our investigations, we came across, underneath a temple of yours, past a guardian of sorts. It was a very ancient archway, and a very powerful warrior stepped through.
Yeah, which is why we might want to inspect this one, too.
Is there a chance you're familiar with any of these glyphs or rune markings on this archway?
And you hand over the drawing, I assume?
Yep.
Alrighty. He starts looking at it. Sorry, I'm scrolling down to what I wrote here. Okay. And what happened with these symbols and this archway?
It glowed and some, like, mechanical thing kind of came out.
Something...
And it said something, Archaea, the Dream Knight.
Dream Knight, you say?
And to make way for the king. Yeah, yes, sir.
Well, I certainly have a theory. If you wouldn't mind leaving this for me and giving me a few moments to look it over.
Okay.
In the meantime, if you have other questions about this temple in particular, I would suggest you speak with my wife.
Oh, power couple.
You could say that, yeah.
Alright, we'll be back then.
Alrighty.
Guys, why do we not want to inspect this? We should be inspecting the temple just like the other one.
I'll roll a perception for, like, expensive things, expensive shiny things. Because I'm not very interested in what they're talking about.
Sure, go for it. Come on, click back over. You see a lot of old statues.
Yeah. Nothing easy to grab anyway, huh?
No.
Yeah.
Anyway, Isabel will then escort you from the library to the personal training ground of one.
God damn that sword!
I know.
Is it a surfboard?
Thick.
Surfboard.
This is a really good Pinterest find, let me tell you what.
I actually do have a question for the woman.
How do you lift that?
So
that's the first question, but second question.
You walk in and she'll it looks like, it appears that she's just wrapped up some training, so she's panting just a little bit. And she'll look over. Oh,
Like, yeah, that's
some
question.
guests. she'll flip that over and rest it on her shoulder as she walks over to you all. Well, I assume if Isabel brought you to me, then this is some sort of important business. The name is Ash Burberry. I am the elder paladin here. And how may I be of service?
Yeah, I got a question. So, your Lady Stone, she's gone off to speak with my brother, Torin. Do you know what that's about? I've been away for a while.
You are Torin's brother?
Visk.
I don't know of Visk. I've heard of a Fisk.
Sorry. Fisk. Sorry, force of habit.
I see.
Fisk.
I must confess, sir, you don't closely resemble Torin.
No. No, he was always the brawny one. I was the skinny, deformed one. Surely my reputation precedes me in some kind of way.
Well, Lady Stone has had a few things to say about you, for sure.
Yeah. So, here I am, asking about what she's up to.
Right.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important.
Of course. Well, last I heard, your brother was sort of commandeering control of Zarya Law, and...
What?
Yeah, some sort of disturbance there, and I guess people needed some sort of strong leader to look to, and he was that.
He's always been the strong one. Hey guys, no, for real though, after this, we gotta get to my neck of the woods.
See if Torin's free, wants to join a party or anything.
Yeah, that.
I have so many questions for you after this year. So many questions.
That aside, we actually did have a couple questions for you, Lady Ash.
Believe me, the lady is unnecessary. Ash is fine. What can I do
Great.
for you? And she'll turn and do, like, you know how people throw knives? She will, like, throw her massive sword in that way, and it'll perfectly, like land itself, like, in, like, one of those, like, sheath, like, wall sheath kind of things.
Good lord.
Right. What can I do for you?
We encountered a very, very old archway underneath one of your temples in Pawtooth.
Oh.
And
Pawtooth.
something stepped out of the archway. The runes glowed and looked like some kind of portal formed. And out stepped a powerful warrior, one clad in armor, and would you say with advanced weaponry, or how would you describe it exactly?
I don't know if that was a warrior or a beast. It's crazy.
You say
It's
that,
hard.
you say it was advanced looking. Would you say it still resembled a knight?
Yeah,
Possibly.
like a monster knight.
It didn't look like any armor I'd ever seen before.
Didn't
And
look like any race I'd seen before.
And it took our attacks very handily. It nearly took 5 of us to bring it down. And even then, I'm not even sure we finished it.
I see. Well, first, perhaps I should speak about Pawtooth. It was some time ago, but apparently rumor got around that the center of the city that, oh, if I can recall her name, Sharn, was it? The founder of Pawtooth?
Yes.
The artifact that she built the city around, rumor started spreading that it was somehow cursed. And at the time, I don't agree with this, but at the time, the Order decided to commandeer the temple, thought it was best just to seal things away, make sure if it was indeed cursed, that it was going to be sealed away from it, whatever was getting out. And since then, we've sort of assigned our, shall we say, clerics on probation to Pawtooth. We won't necessarily remove them from the Order, but we will.
On probation.
But we will send them there as something of a punishment. Yes.
Oh yeah, that's what they kind of did with me. Oh.
She looks at you. Yeah, something like that, I imagine. And if I may be so bold, Mr. Hamstrung, I think y'all exchanged names, I don't remember. If I may be so bold, Mr. Hamstrung, the gauntlet you're wearing seems to jog some memories of why Mr. Stanton is in Pawtooth in the first place.
That's correct. He gave it to me when we went there for the first time. I feel I need to hold on to this for now.
I'm not asking for it back. I have no interest. In fact, it was my predecessor who assigned Juno's party to that task in the first place. I just wanted to remark on your collection so far. Unfortunately, I don't know about that third gem you seem to be missing, but good luck on your quest in finding it.
You know about this gauntlet. What does it do when it's complete? And what does it have to do with redemption?
All I can assume is that once complete, the wearer will know. It is an artifact of Torm, after all, and he's pretty fond of speaking to those who seek out what he's trying to teach them.
Gods.
Tell me about it. Try serving one.
I'm not a big fan of big government, so you can imagine how I feel about the gods.
Yeah, that's like the biggest government.
Not as big as it gets.
I understand. Well, I suppose...
Jinx, one of you owes the other one a Coke.
Isabel, bring him a Coke.
I wish I had some on me.
Then she'll look at you all. Well, now I suppose we should talk about the other thing. You
Yeah,
said...
so when exactly did Lady Stone leave to meet with my brother?
Not that thing. Although that was... perhaps a week ago at this point?
Okay. Any word since?
No, although we expected her back within 4 to 5 days.
Oh, that's not good.
Doesn't seem that way. Anyway,
you don't sound too concerned.
The Lady Stone's usually capable of handling herself.
Okay.
If it went terribly long, we could of course send some of our paladins to figure it out. Eustace and Custer are pretty tough. I'm sure they gave you a bit of a hard time getting in here. They usually do.
Yeah, I mean, once I had showed who I was, they pretty much just let me in.
Oh, alright. Anyway, no, the other thing is, well, it's something of a legend, something of a prophecy passed down in our order for some time. I don't know if I fully believe in it myself, but considering what you've told me about this thing you fought, maybe I should reconsider my stance on it. There's an old prophecy in our order about... Well, I'm sure you've all heard of Tales of the Never Side, as they call that. When we dream of some strange place that no one's really able to go, that no one really has come from. Well, there's a prophecy about a king who resides there. One who will eventually come to our world and destroy it. And he is heralded by these knights. And depending on the translation of the prophecy you read, some say 8, some say 9, who herald his arrival.
So he's like a peacekeeper.
Well, if he's destroying a place, I don't know how much peace he's really bringing. That's what the prophecy says.
That's a good point.
I don't know how I feel about it, although what you tell me concerns me a bit. Have you spoken to my husband about this?
We left the drawing of the archway along with its runic patterns on it with him.
I see. Well, I'm sure he's giving it a thorough look right now.
So, hypothetically, If all of his heralds are destroyed, would that stop him from coming to the material plane and just, like, killing everybody with murder death?
The prophecy is very short and very succinct.
Oh.
And I do not know what stopping these knights would do, if indeed they can be stopped, or if indeed all of them truly exist. As I said, the number of knights is even in question.
And you know what they say about assuming. I get it. Well, we defeated one of them, so...
Is there something like that underneath this temple here? An archway?
Some sort of archway? No, we're over the water here. This temple was built on an outcropping of rock to be a part of the city and yet somewhat separate from it. You understand how orders work.
Of course. Insight!
I inspect the temple.
12.
You seem just a flat level of confident that she's telling the truth.
Alright. Not some church conspiracy.
No.
This ain't True Detective.
No. You believe that there is nothing below this.
Alright, well maybe we should check back in with your husband. Do you mind accompanying us?
I certainly could.
Great, let's see if he knows anything.
Alright.
Oh, let me remove my doodle.
What did you even... I can't even, see what it says.
It is the big bad thing!
Oh, gotcha. It's the ink color I can barely see, that's all.
That's how I get by discreetly graffitiing every single page you give us.
Okay, so she'll walk with you back to the archive where her husband is working, and he will look up. Oh.
I bet that they would create absolutely beautiful children.
Very powerful children, too.
Like, very powerful, very beautiful children.
Did we find, Tales of Sentra, Jay-Z, and Beyonce?
Basically, yeah. So we'll get up. Yes, I see you've spoken to my wife. I hope she was able to accommodate and answer any other questions you had.
She is frighteningly strong.
She accommodated
and I say that with absolute love and adoration, Miss Lady, I promise.
I'm sorry.
I tell her the same thing.
Can you just say one more time, my brother assumed power?
And Ash will look at you. Something like, well, there seemed to be some sort of
like, is the leader of the Dragonborn dead? Why is he assuming power? Is it a coup?
I think the people looked to him for help. I don't think it was necessarily any sort of coup. There was, I think some people were acting strange, and he sort of just corralled them and made the others feel safe. I'm not sure.
And then he invited Lady Stone over?
I think Lady Stone heard about this and wanted to see for herself what was going on.
So you've been spying in our area.
Do we know if Balazar is alive?
We keep eyes on everyone, Fisk.
So you are a spy?
On everyone, if you want to call it spying.
I guess I shouldn't take it personally then. Sorry, back to the magical thing.
The key word in Order of Torm is order.
I've been,
Wait, though.
been distracted with this news.
Is Balazar alive, though?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Oh, you're ambassador to the Circle? I've no reason to suspect he isn't.
Oh, okay. I forget that he was just an ambassador. I was like, oh no, the ruler is dead. So...
He's also from the lower city, Zarya, so whatever's happening in Zarya La, I assume wouldn't concern him. Anyway, you...
Alright, putting a pin in that.
Anyway, you seem to have found something, honey, and Ash will walk, Rufus will walk over to you with his paperwork. Yeah, oh, I scrolled the wrong way. Right, well, based on what you told me, and Ash probably mentioned the prophecy, I can't translate what you've written here, but from context, this is most likely dream speak. It's not a language that anyone, well, speak, I guess, is a misnomer. It's a purely telepathic language. You understand, these runes, they represent thoughts, not necessarily words. So to say it's a written or a spoken language is not technically correct. It's one that's only heard in your head. You said the knight spoke to you. I'm assuming it was not aloud. It was within your minds that she spoke to you. Well, that would confirm my suspicion then. Again, I'm afraid I can't translate what you have here. If you had more, perhaps I could work out some sort of loose translation, but with just one piece like this, it's hard to figure anything out.
Val, can you translate it?
You can try.
So you're gonna put the helmet on and do the thing?
Yeah.
So the thing about comprehend languages is that it has to be a spoken language of some sort. So you are unable to read them.
Hey, Bron.
Yes.
I can't read it.
Alright, give me the helmet back.
No, you don't understand. It is like the helm of understanding shit. You can't just like have it be read. It has to be spoken to you.
Wow, you sacrifice all those looks and you can't even understand it.
Look, I like my helmet. It makes me intimidating.
Makes you look like a freaking Aquaman bad guy.
I'm intimidating, okay?
Alright.
Alright.
You can keep the helmet.
No one wants it.
So you need more pieces to translate it, you think?
That would probably help, yes.
Where would even we go about finding something like that?
Let's search the temple.
There's nothing like that here, I can assure you.
Sure, not in a deep secret underground bunker of any kind.
He looks at his wife. Pretty sure we would have found a deep underground bunker at some point.
Well, it was one of your temples that the last one showed up in.
Yes, but not originally one of our temples, was it?
Damn, forgot that part.
Val, he seems to be telling the truth.
The helm of comprehending things is telling me that he is telling the truth, Mr. Braun. See, it's working fine.
Alright.
Okay. Alright.
And now Ash will step forward a bit. Can I maybe make a suggestion?
Please.
I'm not gonna stop you.
I don't know if this would help, but Hamstrung, you're wearing that gauntlet, and I know how you said you feel about gods, but perhaps if you were able to speak with Torm, he may be able to help you further.
That's your business, though, right? I don't want to step on your toes. You're probably way better at talking to gods than I am.
I have certainly received word from Torm from time to time. You don't become the head paladin without being spoken to by him at some point, you understand. But when seeking an audience with Torm, you have to seek it for yourself. You don't have to. It's just a suggestion.
And Torm knows where we can find these things.
He may be able to help you.
In what way? Like on our journey, or something more philosophical? Because I don't know about self-help and all that stuff, especially with gods.
Well, he certainly might have some philosophical words for you, but he is a god. He knows a lot of things. If you seek an audience with him, he may be able to help you pinpoint more of these. He may even be able to explain more accurately what they are.
All right.
Bron, think about this. Just because you've changed the way you've thought about God over the years, does it mean that God's changed the way he thinks about you?
I don't know what that means. That's gonna makes me confused and angry.
Jesus loves you, this I know.
God.
For the Bible tells me so.
Rufus will sit back down. I'm going to do a bit more studying and see if I can unearth anything else, but in the meantime, if you're willing to seek an audience, my wife could certainly help point you in that direction.
Sure, let's get this over with.
And as you walk back upstairs, she'll say, well, getting it over with will take a bit of doing. You understand?
Oh.
You'll need to...
What?
You'll need to
make a child sacrifice.
No, not a sacrifice, but you'll need
Oh.
to... If you seek an audience with Torm, you'll have to...
Get naked.
No. You'll have to...
I'm good at that one.
Listen.
Stop pausing after you're gonna have to. You're just waiting for me to add more shit.
I'm giving you more setups. Anyways. Listen, during Torm's last days here on Earth, he ran a prison. Prison for those who committed crimes of various natures, whether they be religious, criminal, what have you.
Crimes of passion.
Passion, certainly. The place is in ruins now, but his familiar, Kofi, still occupies. And if you are able to commune with Kofi, then she can certainly grant you an audience with Torm.
Is Kofi like an owl or something?
Kofi is something you've most likely never seen before.
I think I've drank Kofi once.
When you say
thought-
commune with,
It is coffee.
like, do I just go talk to it or bring it a snack?
Yes. Both of those things, in fact.
I mean, if
you're
snacks are
smiling.
involved.
You're smiling, and it's making me more uncomfortable. What am I walking into here?
You're going to have to make a sacrifice of a young child.
I promise you there are no sacrifices made. Okay.
Religion is weird, though.
I mean, if there's snacks, you're consuming some kind of...
Let me put it this way. Kofi is a very different kind of familiar. One that I can almost assure you none of you have ever seen.
An imp?
Although, not quite. But I can tell you this, from my own times going there and communing. She's very fond of milk.
It is a kitty cat. Ooh?
Oh, I've never seen a kitty cat.
Or a rakshasa.
A kitty what?
I promise you've never seen one like
It
this.
is the giant fat tiger in the Discord chat. That is what it is.
Oh my god, it's the oh lord cat. Guys, if you can, go to the Discord chat. There's a gigantic fucking tiger there.
Yeah.
Use the text, y'all.
Wait, is that the one that was found in a house recently?
He was
Yeah,
found in
yeah,
someone's house.
Yeah.
What?
It's
Yeah.
either Texas or
Why?
Florida. This one was Texas.
Yeah.
Dude, what the
Giant
fuck?
tiger. Alright, should I
That
do you
is
have
Kofife.
do you have milk here, or do I need to go out to like store and get it?
You'd probably need to purchase it in town. At this point, too, and she'll check like the water clock that's along the wall. At this point, too, it's probably be a good idea to turn in and start your pilgrimage tomorrow.
Pilgrimage? I thought I was communing. How much is involved in that?
Anything about that? We like to do this shit in the dead of night when literally everyone who could hear our screams is sound asleep.
She will pull up a world map.
Oh god, how far away is it?
Alright,
Oh
if you
dear.
look over to... Sorry,
That's like a good walk.
give me 1 second. Boom. Alright. So So over here in Brightbay where y'all are, she'll mark the prison.
All right, so the scaled mountains aren't exactly on the way.
Just
Take a
remember,
real big detour.
a familiar of this size is just dangerous.
It is 4
The danger
miles.
is great!
It is 4 miles from the city,
But it's a little jaunt.
but not terrible.
No.
It's less than you had to go to like. Let me see. It's
When we
about-
like traveled the desert on
It's just about
my
the same
horse.
distance from Pawtooth to that cavern. Oh yeah, and certainly less than when you rode horses too.
So I go to this familiar. I give it some milk. And I say, "Hey, can I talk to your boss?" I call up Torm, and he tells me what I need to do. That's the long and short of it?
Pretty much, yeah.
Sure. Well, we might as well get settled in here tonight and then head out in the morning.
Right, you'll find some fine accommodations at the One-Winged Angel.
Great. Ash,
Yes.
you said when Torm was alive, he had a prison.
Yes.
Does that mean that Torm was a guard?
Something like that, yeah. I would think he'd be more of the warden of his prison. Although, after he left this earth, of course, others took over in his place. But if you want to think of him as a guard, certainly.
Ron's gonna kind of just like hold his little insignia of like captain's guard for a second. Like, well, shall we go get a room?
Yes, I suppose.
All right, and Isabel will escort you guys back out. Right then. So I hope you all got what you needed.
Maybe. We gotta go talk to some familiar now.
Yeah,
They're
I got
sending you to Justicar. Oh, you should feel pretty special.
I
got
feel
it.
great.
I haven't even been myself, if that puts things in perspective for you.
I don't like prisons. Or jails.
Should we
I
be
have a-
concerned?
I have a heap of concern for all this trouble.
Oh, and if you're staying in the One-Winged Angel tonight, go ahead and tell my ex that he's still a dick.
What is his name?
You'll know him when you see him.
Which one is saying that?
Isabel
This
is
is-
saying that to you guys.
Okay.
Isabel.
I will totally tell him that he is a dick. I will do this for you.
I have two questions. What's the easiest way to make his life a living hell? And seriously, how do you even fight or even walk in those heels? They are amazing. They slay.
Queen.
What?
Yes, queen.
Well, I'd say this much. The One-Winged Angel certainly wouldn't see as much business if he didn't have Aura there to actually take care of his customers and make them happy. And to answer your second question, very gracefully.
Well, obviously.
I have a brief question before we leave.
Mm-hmm.
If we call him a dick, is he going to raise the price on our room and board fees?
Maybe call him a dick after you've checked out.
Got it, girl.
I do have one more question for you.
Yes?
Are you the grow wings kind of Azamar? Or are you the, like, burst into a whole bunch of radiant heat kind of Azamar?
Well, let me ask you this. Do you see spots for wings to emerge from this armor? And you don't.
I mean, I don't really know how that works, to be honest.
I'm the second one.
You have a cape, so
I'm the second one.
ooh, I do not want to get on your bad side then. Hello guys, let's go.
All right. So back out to the main city. Oh, let's get rid of this lady. Lady stoned. All right.
Let's go get stoned at the One-Winged Angel.
So you could do that. You could pick up your milk now or in the morning. It's up to you. You would get that from the surplus. And there's just a bit more for tonight, so I figured we'll just, if you guys want to stop for a moment, we can. Otherwise, we can just push to the end. It's up to you.
Who needs a break?
I could use a 5-minute break just
Okay.
to
We'll
get up
pause
and
real
get
quick
water.
before you guys hit up whatever it is you're going to hit up. So, okay, stream. We'll BRB. it up, and let's unmute you guys too. Bring it back in. All right, hey everybody, we're back.
Hello.
So you got a couple things that you were asked to do.
Was Dwight moaning somewhere?
Yeah, I
Is
just
that
heard
Dwight Schrute?
I heard that.
You're welcome.
All right, so Isabella escorts you out, and as you walk out, the two Gleam brothers are out there too. They just Custer looks over. I hope y'all took care of what you had to take care of. I'm guessing Isabel there probably did a whole classic ex-boyfriend rant, huh?
Maybe. Maybe not. You don't know her.
I definitely know her because we served the same order. Yeah. Anyways,
You don't know.
I mean, she's right though. Like, Ara should be running that place, but that's just my opinion. Well, who am I?
That's a good question. Who are you?
My name's Costa. I told you that. Costa Gleam. That's my brother Eustace.
And that's Eustace.
Yeah, they're the nephews of Lady Stone.
No,
but
we're,
I mean, Custer,
we're
like,
not.
who-
We're not actually that, and you got that question wrong, by the way. That was the whole
What?
point. It was a trick question. We ain't her nephews.
Wow,
let
you
me
really
change my
fell for
notes.
that one.
Let me change my notes then, because that could be confusing later on.
Yeah, you guys really failed that test. But this one's, I guess, a noble, so hey, whatever.
Are you even really brothers?
We're cousins. You got me.
Ah!
Double twist. Yeah, we're brothers.
Let us go from these lying peoples.
Wait, here's the big twist. They're each other's nephews.
Ah!
I'm sorry, we need to get out of the shaman. Just too much.
Anyway, them saying that, though, I will say we'll pop off a new side quest for y'all.
Oh boy.
What the hell is their relation?
But all the no, this whole deal, everything you've been told in the last couple minutes. New side quest called Under New Management. Someone just drop a bunch of pens. What was that? Anyway, new side quest for you called Under New Management. Anyways, here's the big old city. Where you headed? Oh no, what happened? Discord freeze? Oh crap. Oh. Let's
Gotta give you a bath.
All right, sorry about that, folks. Discord just decided to throw up for a second for some reason.
Please stop Discord. I don't want to go back to Skype.
Yeah, never.
Dark
All right.
Ages.
Also, I don't remember my login, so.
Yeah. Okay, so where y'all headed?
They want
Hell if we don't pray.
Uh-huh.
to the tavern to have much drinks and much more sleep.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's where people want to go. That's where we'll go.
I figure we can maybe hit up Sunny's tomorrow morning before we leave.
Okay, so you
Sunny
head on
says
over.
blessing.
Yeah, you head on over to the One-Winged Angel.
Oh,
Right, is that your new character right here?
Which one? I can't see right now.
Oh, there's one that has his hood down and he's looking absolutely mysterious.
Oh, that's your lord? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony, my new character's half tiefling, half ASMR, all edge. So,
Okay,
Good.
cool.
work with that, please.
Yeah, the Edge class.
Yeah, my OC, don't steal.
Cool. All right, so you walk in, and this individual just walks up to you. Ah, some customers. Yes, welcome to the One-Winged Angel. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Rothis, proprietor of this here fine establishment. Ara, get these people at table and make them happy. You folks have a good time now, okay?
Okay, goodbye.
And then this individual hustles over from one other table that she was helping. Oh, hey. Sure, just, you sit over here. I'll be by in a second. You can let me know what you want. My cakes are pretty, great. You're welcome to try some of those. Okay, great. I'll be right back.
She seems really overworked.
And very, very overstressed. And everyone was right, and I do not like him.
Wait, was that a he or a she?
No, the
It's very hard
manager
to tell.
is the dick.
Wait,
But he might not. We don't
the
know.
owner's Rothis. Aura should be working. Oh, wait. Aura's the good guy. Rothis is dickhead. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
We don't know.
Oh, okay. Wonderful. Is this a game of gambling I see over here?
Probably.
Well, interesting.
Yeah, I'm not really in the mood for that right now. Hey guys, listen. So, what we've learned is pretty much that, that big crazy thing we fought, that was some kind of dream thing, hearkening the end of the world or something. Is that what I've gathered? Is that what we've gathered?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I'm torn. Because, well, I feel really compelled to go over and make sure my brother's okay. But at the same time,
Your brother who's in charge now, correct?
yeah, I'm a little worried about that.
Seems like he's doing fine if he's the one in charge.
Yeah, you don't know him like I know him. He's strong, but he's foolish and arrogant.
This is coming from you.
Yeah, so
He's foolish and arrogant.
yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, so if that's coming from me, you know that's a big concern.
Is it though?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm torn between that, but also end of the world also seems like that probably, would affect my family too.
Possible.
I'm just saying, if we have a chance on the way, at some point, I want to check in and see how things are going there.
That's
Doesn't
totally
sound
fair.
good.
We can swing by on the way back.
All right.
I'm sure you're very worried about your brother.
More worried for everyone else than him, but yeah. I'm worried for my clan.
Why do you say that? Is he, like, mean or something?
Yeah, he's a total jerk.
Oh. Did he say those mean things about you?
Which mean things? I mean,
Earlier-
probably, yeah, whatever it is you're referencing, probably he did.
Because earlier you said some awful things about yourself. You said that you were, like, not good looking, or, like, you were, like, didn't develop correctly or something, and I didn't like that.
Yeah, well, a lot of people have said that, but he certainly has rubbed it in.
Well, fuck him.
Exactly.
Sorry.
I mean, don't
Pardon my language.
fuck my brother.
I am okay.
Okay.
You know,
Because I've already had enough friends do that, and I'm tired of it.
Do you need to talk?
Is
this?
your brother Sidney?
I'm talking right now.
Yeah.
Do you need to open up?
You could
I
just
think
let it out.
he'd be too afraid if I opened up too much more.
Tony,
Maybe another time, another place.
Yes.
can I know a guy?
With who?
Just so you can leave this table.
No, so I know a guy for Visca's brother.
I don't see how you would ever have crossed paths.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would just be really funny. It's like, oh yeah, you guys get along great. You guys are best friends.
Yeah, I don't see how you would have ever crossed paths with him, honestly. But while you're chatting, Rothis does walk back over. Or walk at your table, look over. Alright, they haven't been helped yet. What are you doing? Get over here and help them out.
She's coming. She's been by.
She sprints back over. Okay, sorry, we're just we are swamped tonight. Anyways, does anybody want anything to drink? I've got just a couple cakes left if you're interested. You know, they cost a lot, but I promise you they're worth it. I make them real special myself.
One ale, one cake. Yes.
Scotch, neat.
Okay, you just
Tea and biscuits, please.
Let's keep it simple.
Can I have milk and cake?
we don't really do milk around here. Most of it goes into the baking of my cakes.
Well, in that case, dear, I will just take a cake. And may I ask you a question?
You can. First, I should let you know the cakes, they are 5 gold apiece.
Oh dear!
What are these cakes made out of? Gold?
Like they got the frickin'
5 golds,
gold
apparently.
flake on there.
And you hear someone from from a back table leans back, or like a table near you. Trust me, you're gonna want the cake. You eat it, you feel just like extra good for a little bit. It's perfect.
How big are the cakes?
Yes.
It's like a
petite four.
It's like
Or
for a single
four.
person.
Wow.
I will take a single cake, that is all I will take. But also, where do you find the time to make the cakes? You seem awfully busy.
I get here in the morning before we open, and then I have, I make what I can for the day, and then we sell them throughout the day. So, I've only got 2 left actually. So, there you go. Now none left after you guys. Anyways, let me go.
Wait.
I'll grab that.
Honey, wait.
And
Do
then-
you stay here all night?
She's gone.
No. Hey.
She's very busy. Just let her do her thing, please.
I want to ruin that guy.
I know. Let's do that, please.
Are there other people working here, or is it just those 2?
You can roll for that.
I have a spell for this. I used it on Arthur in the tavern.
You don't see anyone else who appears to be working.
I also used it on Mr. Braun. You guys don't even know, but I made him think that there was like maggots in his eggs, and there wasn't any maggots in his eggs.
I know
and he
you
just
did it.
poured the maggots
I
out.
think you know it happened. Do you know she did it?
I saw her casting a spell in the corner of the room.
Oh, okay.
It was good fun. I am sorry, however.
It's hard to mask vocal or verbal, somatic, and another component.
Material.
Look. Alright. You are being a meanie face, and I like to punish meanie faces.
Well, now you can do that again.
Is the king meanie face.
If we punish him, then he's going to take it out on her, though.
What if I do it in the morning?
Do I have any... I guess I wouldn't have any table waiting experience.
Probably not.
Would I?
What is he doing right now?
Probably sitting down at that same table playing cards.
Wow.
I'm gonna go talk to him.
Okay.
Hey, I feel like you need inspiration before you go talk to him. Maybe. Are you going to do some weird shit?
Define weird shit.
Like, are you going to be like, I am the right hand of the law, and you are being morally bad? And, like, try to convince him of changing his ways?
No, I would never do
Oh.
that. And as he says that, he's cracking the knuckles on his gauntlet hand.
I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna be Bron's right hand man for.
Okay.
Oh, hey, so, good luck. But,
Thank
like,
you.
You know, everybody just, watch for yourselves. And, like, if you're having bar problems, then I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, and Braun Hamstrung is about to be one for you. So, go get them.
Was that inspiration?
That's my inspiration.
I'm pretty inspired after that.
There was something there.
I had it worded better for you guys doing thiefy shit.
Oh,
All right,
you got some canned ones. Nice.
Yeah. But
come
petty
over,
theft,
he kinda-
good one.
He sees you coming over, or he senses you're like behind him, folds his card back. I don't appreciate people looking over my shoulder when I'm trying to play cards.
Fuck him up, Braun.
That's fine. And Braun's gonna pull out a chair, or actually, he's gonna spin him around in the chair and sit down right in front of him.
Can I help you with something?
Actually, you could help a lot of people with something.
Mm-hmm.
Your one worker back there is busting her butt, trying to serve this entire tavern. And I don't see a single other worker, except for you. Can you tell me why you're playing cards right now and not working?
I'm not a worker. I am an owner. Please. And he'll start to turn his chair back the other way.
I'll stop the chair.
Okay. Listen, if you're going to cause a scene, I will have you escorted from my premises.
Oh, there's not going to be any scene. But what is going to happen is you're going to put those cards down, you're going to stand up, and you're going to start helping your worker in your establishment. You see this here? This is a badge. Captain of the Guard. And you see this gauntlet here? Goes to that order. I just spoke to a few people back there, and one of them knows you. Actually, one of them is quite familiar with you.
Oh, talk to Isabel, did you?
I did. The order has a lot of sway here, and I'm willing to bet that a couple of their knights frequent this establishment. If I were to go and say, hey, so your friend was sitting on his butt, making a poor girl break her back, serving this entire establishment by herself, well, that could cause some problems, wouldn't it? Hurt you right in your pockets. The things that hurt the most. Wouldn't it?
Sounds like an intimidation roll to me.
Could I use strength to as my modifier instead of charisma? Because I'm kind of trying to flex on him right now.
Yeah, I guess it's more of muscling him than like convincing him. So for this, I guess so.
Okay. Does having Van there with me give me assistance?
I wouldn't say so, because with him it would be for charisma.
That's fair enough.
It's pretty
I'm
good.
gonna roll that inspiration die on there too.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
22.
That takes it up to the next limit right there.
So he'll stand up from his chair and just look at you. Let me ask you, how much did Isabel say about me?
Not any more than you could say about yourself.
Sick burn.
Then I suppose she didn't mention this. And just one wing will unfurl. And he'll turn around and he'll point to. It's not it doesn't go out like an attack. It's like a slow like curling out.
Okay. I envision this as like Braun right in front of him and me like at his back right behind him. If it's something that I could like be pushed over by, then would I be able to work with that, or is it too slow to really?
No, it's like slowly just like peeling out. He's not flexing the wing or anything. It just happens to be like kind of a little bit. But anyway, and then he'll motion to where there would be another wing. And he'll just say, "You see that scar there? Some heathen like you probably wouldn't be aware of what something like that means. But that scar, well, some say, and I tend to agree with them, that it looks an awful lot like one of Torm's marks. And someone like me who was hand-touched by him doesn't fear what the Order has to say." And the wing will slowly curl back in.
I'd like to pick his pocket.
But
now's not a great time for that.
It might be a great time. His wings are
You rolled a nat one earlier. Maybe now's not a great time.
Yeah, that was earlier.
But I suppose it wouldn't be best for business if we caused a whole scene right here. So what say this little situation? What say we make this round on the house, huh?
You gonna get up your butt? You gonna give your worker a hand?
I have made you an offer.
Is there anywhere else in town to stay?
You could totally stay other places if you wanted to.
Because I do not want to stay under this man's roof.
You know, you may have the mark of Torm, and that's quite scary. And I'm starting to pick up my voice a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, poor us. We're just the champions of the Pawtooth tournament, both the doubles and singles division. And sure, maybe we did help with the overthrow of the Octon coup and established order there. And maybe we're, you know, just a couple of angry badasses.
Viska's gonna pick up what he's putting down, and Viska's gonna start standing up real tall and kind of having his back.
Van does successfully get a hand into his pocket, but there's nothing in there.
No. Dang.
You do successfully do it, though.
Grab his butt.
I don't wanna.
Okay, that is good.
But you know, you're clearly much scarier than anything that we can all do to you. Maybe we should take our business and our patronage somewhere else.
You are free to leave anytime you wish.
Hey, also, you're a total dick!
Mm.
And I go to the door.
Did Isabel tell you to say that?
Oh no, that was on my own volition, dick!
I think we'll be going then. Gentlemen? Allison?
Sir?
Yeah, you heard him.
I want my cake, though.
I'd like to grab a handful of, I'll take 10 gold. And at some point, when the waitress, Aerith, comes walking around, gold in her hand, and say, "You don't need to be doing this. Find somewhere better to work."
I'm guessing
question.
you want those cakes to go, then? Huh.
Keep them for you.
Okay.
Question.
Cakes. I would like those cakes.
What's like the second most common race outside of the Azamars in this establishment
city?
right now?
Oh, in
Yeah.
this establishment? Probably... probably like elf, half elf, something like that.
Okay. Is there just like a door directly out? Or is there like kind of a breezeway or anything? Like a little airlock thing?
It would just be a door right out. There's no vestibule.
Alright. I'll save my plan for another time.
Okay.
I will, while Bron is talking with the waitress, I would like to kind of away from everyone, kind of grab a piece of chalk out and start grinding it up into a fine powder, just kind of like, I can't recall the word I'm looking for at the moment, but low key, you know?
Real
and then
hush
once,
hush on the slide.
yeah, real hush hush on the slide DL. And like once everyone is kind of approaching the doorway, I would like to go back over the table where everyone's gambling, and just like sneeze very loudly and like throw my knee up, knock the table over.
Okay.
And then run the fuck away.
Okay. Well, good, because they're not going to be happy about it. Yeah, they'll like, oh, what are you doing? And then they're not happy.
Alright, sweet. No
when everybody,
then you run out.
When everybody leaves out the front, I would like to find a side or back door to exit out of.
Okay.
I think we each give each other nods, like, okay. Yeah.
I got something. So, like, I would like to get to, like, a back alley area and change my form into Sephiroth dude.
Okay.
And then, particularly with the drow and any elves there in the area, I would just like to go out to the front and be like, "Get out of here, you damn pixies!" and stuff like that, and just like, "You knife ears!" and just start like yelling out a whole bunch of elven slurs.
Ouch.
While looking like him.
Okay.
And I do that for a while, and then I go around a corner and I change back into Visk.
Okay.
There are two very important questions that I have in regards to this plan.
Okay.
Is Val aware that you're doing that?
I don't think so. You didn't go over.
Is Val around while you're saying it?
Probably. You might recognize something in the way he's speaking that it's Visk, though. I guess you could roll insight to see if you can tell what he's...
I would like to, because that is very much affecting the response.
Do you guys tell each other of your schemes? I feel like you don't.
14?
I
definitely did not tell her of this.
I definitely think there's a look we share where it's like about to get instant. It's like, okay. But like nothing exact.
Yeah, I'm not the DM, so I don't know what the 14 means. But Visk didn't tell you about that.
I'm sorry, what was this? What were you rolling?
I insight on his stuff to see if I realize it's Visk while he's yelling aforementioned slurs at aforementioned elf.
Yeah, I mean, you just saw Visk do a bunch of other shape-changing stuff earlier today, so you could probably figure that's him.
You know how the Sentra dude kind of has... He kind of has like his coat kind of wraps around. Whenever Visk dresses or changes his look, he'll hide his tail in that, basically. So if it's a dress, the dress will be kind of rounder. And in this case, his long leather coat would kind of like be out a bit more, which might be a telltale sign that that's Visk doing his thing.
I'm not going to say that hurt my feelings, but it might have hurt my feelings. Where are we going to stay the night? I am leaving now. Goodbye.
Ara, rather, will hustle out of the door real quick. Wait, you guys, don't go without your cakes. And she'll hand the two of them to you. And then...
I think Van, like, bursts out the door, like, right by her. Thank you! We should go!
And then, as you guys start heading down the street, a couple people just, like, fling the doors open and just... and then go back in.
Eventually, when Visk meets up with them, he'll go to Val and be like, "Val, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean any of that. I did that to make him look really bad. I, of course, would never call you any of those things. I won't even say the words." I'm so sorry.
Okay, I've heard a lot worse, and it was directed directly at me, so you are fine.
Yeah, I mean, I might have been looking at you when I said one of those things, but I swear it was to make him look like an asshole.
I noticed. It is okay.
We had to get him somehow, and what we were doing didn't seem to be enough.
I almost cast a very bad spell on you, though.
Well, I thank you that you didn't.
So you need to be careful.
I'll be careful in the future.
Okay.
I had to get him.
So we'll find a place for you guys to rest next week, because I think we're gonna start wrapping it up here. But to go out on kind of a nice note, the cakes you bought, once consumed, will give you 1d4 temp hit points.
Nice.
There's only 2,
You have 2 of them, yeah.
so
And I
how
will
long
eat
does
it
it last?
right now.
Well, they're temp hit points, so temp hit points, they're just regular. So if you were to eat them now and long rest, they'd be gone in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah. So like until a long rest, basically.
You said there were what?
1d4 temp hit points, and you have 2 of them.
1d4
Is this for
tempted.
Sydney? Should eat that cake immediately?
I
I'm gonna eat them
basically,
both.
I
But
wanted
it
to
is
take
not
like
Sydney.
a health potion, but then like reduce it a bunch, and hence reduce the cost with it too. So that's kind of what you have with those cakes.
Sorry, with the cakes, I have to post this. You can watch it after the stream.
The cake is a lie?
This was a triumph.
Yep. Alrighty. So yeah, we'll figure out where you guys figure out where to rest next week, because there's sure to be some more shenanigans.
I cast all of my angry spells at him.
In this city. So figure that out. In the meantime, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back next week with more of this, whatever this is.
I'll come up with a better heist next time. I promise.